Alright. So, when we last left off, the party had gathered together for the collection of individuals that Firebug said that they would bring to a cookout. There was going to be a barbecue place that they wanted to visit, and they were going to bring a few other individuals with them. This is a relatively populated space, and it's a lovely place to hang out. And there are other people that are coming and going. So, some of these people you don't know are just here, or if they have been invited, you don't know. But for the most part, I kind of have people that are, looking for you, and you guys are probably on the lookout for them. For the most part, the scene is really open, so whoever wants to do whatever can. If you want to try and find someone, I've got basically a random encounter table that you can roll on. Or if you want to look for someone specific, then I'll let you do that instead. But who would like to do what at this point in time? I believe Candle has gotten miffed and has left the premises. And Belle is also absconded somewhere. Probably arrested again. And Tori is now here. Is this music too annoying?
I do have a question. Is Firebug gonna be here the whole night, or is he gonna be leaving like pretty quickly?
You don't know. And they made it vague that way on purpose. But
Neon
you guys
said,
are here
Tori
early.
climbed out of Nightshade's trunk.
Oh yeah. Tori climbs out of the trunk. Little trunk monkey.
She got soot on her from making the weapons.
No. Doesn't she have her own residence?
Yeah.
No.
His trunk.
His trunk, yeah.
No. Is that why it stinks in here?
Yes.
I beg your finest pardon.
You couldn't even afford my finest pardon.
How dare you?
Brokey.
I'm tired of that song. I thought it'd be nice, but it's not.
I am offended.
Good, stay offended.
Good
That's the
God.
only thing you can afford.
Holy crap!
Oh my god!
Oh my god. You over here. Absolutely destroying you.
I want to sit in the corner and cry. Oh.
Okay. You
Wait, what?
you don't need to make a roll for that. You succeed.
You succeed. Everyone in
active,
there,
don't
everyone
worry.
just takes glances, not wanting to talk to you.
It's your passive ability, don't worry.
Me.
I'll put this song back on.
Honestly, from last time, I wanted to do a dance entourage or a goofy dance with my characters and his friends, the toolbox. So I just go regular dance or what?
I mean, there is music out in this open area that you could hang out to. There is also arcade and probably some brain dance arcades that you could go into, depending upon what type of dancing you want to do.
I see. No, like just a dance performance, I mean.
Oh, you want to do like a flash mob?
Yeah, if that's what I think it is.
Okay. What are you trying to get anything from doing this, or are you just doing this for fun?
For the fun.
Okay. Sure, yeah, you get your friends together and you do some dancing. It's fine. I'm not gonna make you roll to do that.
I wanted for the goof and the gas, but all I got was a goof.
Good. Yeah, you do a decent performance and people are interested. Some people toss you some money that equates to 4 favor.
Oh
Whoa.
wow, that's like what, $200 he got from dancing? That's crazy.
I'm actually
Well,
really
I-
impressed that you remember how much money equates to a favor.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Go ahead and take an egg point, Mayday. Let's
Let's go.
Because I did say that, like, a favor is like $50. Of like, hey, do this thing for me, I'll give you $50. But I mean,
so
this is a pretty terrible economy anyway, so. Money can
It-
Look,
be-
I'm not gay, but one favor is one favor.
So
That
50
is
bucks,
so
50 bucks is
dope.
what you're saying?
That is so real.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's so digital.
I know that there were so many people that were talking to me before the session today, and actually after the session last week, of like, oh man, I wanted to do this thing, or I'd like to do this thing next time, and here we are sitting here with nobody
All right.
stepping
All
up.
right, I'd like to go talk to Firebug.
He's not here.
Yes, he is.
You make a look for him.
I guess what else going on?
Like, what are you doing? Do you want to call them? Do you want to, like, put a hit out on your stream? Do you want to just look around? You tell me what you guys are doing, okay?
I don't have
Hey,
my
tag
stream
with
on. My stream is on, but it's over at the house with my Persicom.
Oh, ho, 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 you clever boy. Nobody will ever recognize you in public.
Oh no.
No,
You're not
no.
relevant.
Oh, can I say, since I have tech hair, I just made my hair slang instead of
Oh,
black, it's
are you
blonde now.
trying to make a disguise?
Yes.
Okay, how
Would
about
there
your
be wardrobe and
roll?
stuff?
How about your roll for it?
Wardrobe and style?
I will allow that check.
Okay.
But yeah, like, the cool thing about Cyberpunk Red is that you get to spec into the skills you want. So whenever you want to do something, tell me what kind of skill you would like to use.
I got a 14.
Okay,
So it's not
you
good.
dress down a lot. You leave the Tims at home. Because people are like, there's no way that... It looks a lot like it, but he doesn't have the Tims. And there's no way he would be out and about without the Tims on.
Yeah, I know I stole them shits, and no way I wouldn't have them on.
You swapped shoes with your Persicom. So your Persicom is wearing the Tims at home. Like, okay, that must be the real one. Not sure why his Persicom's out at this party, pretending to socialize.
You don't want to be with the brokies, I guess. I mean, made it.
Wow.
Okay. I'm just trying to find.
So
I'm trying to look around.
basically, people know that you're here, but you have convinced your fan base that it's reversed. That
Okay,
you're
so
at
everyone
home.
that's
You're like,
meant to be there
I got
knows.
called to the social gathering. I didn't want to do it. I'm just gonna go do some React content at home.
Whoa, guys,
watching
it's
Master
water.
Chef.
You're pulling like a
Oh,
Tony
no.
Stark right now.
Dude,
5 hours of
if you
blank.
cared, why did you come here?
All right,
So
now you want
everyone
to try and
did.
find Firebug?
Yeah, I just want to look around for him at the party. Like,
All right.
looking around.
All right.
Let me roll my perception.
I actually
roll.
won't accept perception for this check. No, I'm just kidding.
You.
You. What do you mean?
Like, I guess I can't see anymore. Oh.
Yeah, my bad.
To be fair,
I got
under
a
certain
36.
circumstances, I would say that, you know, using your eyes or like using a certain check may not work. And even if it relatively makes sense, I'd just ask you to trust me. Because he might be invisible or something. I don't know. What'd you get for perception?
36.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you go over to the barbecue joint, which is called Thox Bar and Grill.
How do you spell box? Is it B-O-X or
T-H-O-K.
Gosh.
Apostrophe S.
Okay.
Thok.
Okay.
And there's this like big kind of burly but also stringed out. You can see that he's heavily modified. His limbs are elongated. He actually looks like he has an exoskeleton that is like these just kind of hoses sticking out of his backside that you're not really sure what it's meant for, but it seems to be, you know, regulating something. And he is just going to town with these big old knives and almost hatchet type things as he's working the food, and he is doing it masterfully. And he's just kind of got like this big old hot plate that he's just kind of like chopping up meat and noodles and things and whatnot, and just pouring all sorts of various flavorful liquids and sauces on top of things as he's cooking them.
Nice.
And it smells immaculate over here. It's the good kind of like good food smell that you know of, like it kind of smells like dirty and burnt and whatnot, and you just instantly step in, you're like, oh, okay, this is gonna be good. So it probably looks a little gross, you know, there's a lot of like oil staining to things, but that's how you know that it's good stuff.
You got the good stuff.
And so you hang out over there, and you do see an individual with they're not wearing their traditional outfit, but you can see that they've kind of got like this full body covering that they've got on, this large jacket. It actually looks like they have like 3 different kinds of jackets on, and then like some baggy cargo pants, and then a mask. And when you enter in, they give you a chin nod, like recognizing you. Which is not how your fans, you know, react to you. So you know that this is someone that you have a connection with.
Okay.
I gotta find some different music. This is too much.
It sounds like we're in a final battle.
I know. Like, I like
You
the
never know.
do-do-do-do-do sounds, but I don't really like the screaming guitar.
Damn, you should put on the space theme from DuckTales.
No.
That's copyright.
I know, I'm just memeing.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not, actually.
It's not. I'm surprised.
Well, no, I'm talking about like the video game DuckTales. That's,
Oh, okay.
that's
See,
why.
yes, sir.
Yeah, no, that's. I'm sure Sparrow understood what I meant, because it's.
Yeah, that song's a banger, but
Yeah, it is. It just
I don't
does not
think it
fit the
fits.
situation at all. I just suggested it because it would be funny. Anyway.
all right, this is what we've got going on in this region of the woods. You head into Thok's. You can actually see that like the bar has been like removed from the sign. Like the lights have been destroyed, but you can kind of still see the shape there. So it just says Thok's and Grill.
Wow.
They didn't remove the
That's almost
and,
turned
just the
into a
bar.
Regular bar.
Anywho, what would you like to do?
I'd like to go up to the person greeting me.
Okay.
You said that. Can you explain them again one more time?
Explain them again.
Yeah, like what they look like.
They've got an outfit on. Like, do you want me to get an image or something for you, or
No, no, that's not what I meant. Because I wasn't sure if they were wearing specific clothing or not.
No, they were not. They were specifically wearing nondescript clothes, as in they're wearing a disguise, because they are technically speaking a wanted criminal.
Okay.
I know this isn't something that you're used to doing, but this person's trying to blend in.
Oh, fair. I am not used to doing it. Well, I would like to go up to them. And ask them again if they know anything about the Emerald Dragon, since they did have some information, but seemed hesitant at first when we were talking.
Remind me what you know about the Emerald Dragon.
I believe he talked about it being a way for him to hide himself. At least that's what I remember.
What do you mean?
Like, you weren't able to get like too into it because people were talking, and I remember I believe I remember you saying it had something to do with him, hiding himself.
Who told you about the Emerald Dragon, and what do you know about it?
The water guy told me about Emerald Dragon, and I was supposed to go ask Curie about it, but then she died. So I tried asking Firebug about it, and he said he had some information on it, and that's about it.
Okay. All right. Now I'm with you. Okay. Also, this is what his disguise looks like. And again, this does blend in with what people are wearing. He does not stand out wearing this. Here, I'll put it in the recording. Yeah, that's what he's wearing. So you just instantly walk up to this person and you're like, so tell me about the Emerald Dragon.
Yeah, because
you don't even say like,
and
it's nice to see you again. You are Firebug, right? You're just like, Emerald Dragon now. Skip the foreplay.
Like, that's the only reason he was even like wanting to meet him at all, to talk about the Emerald Dragon. That's it. He could not care less.
To be fair, speaking from experience, he normally skips foreplay.
He spins. I'm just gonna talk over that. He spins in the bar stool that he's on, leaning against the bar, and with his free hand, you see him like pull back his kind of like cloak thing to show his pistol, and he's like, "You really shouldn't be talking about things like that out in the open."
I don't care. What? That's the only reason I came to talk to you.
Talking about things like that gets people killed. I think you understand that firsthand. And they like glance over their shoulder.
Dupont's over there waving.
How did you know? Dupont is right there.
God damn it, everyone. Is he actually just there?
Yeah, Dupont just straight up walks in.
Oh. Alright, I just take a seat down in front of him.
Like on the floor?
Is he just sitting on the floor? I thought he was sitting in a booth.
He's sitting at the bar.
Oh, at the bar.
Yeah, it's basically the waiting spot that you like get to watch as they're like making the food.
Ah, okay. Then I just go to stand next to him. So how's hiding been going for you?
It was going pretty good until someone wanted to meet up, but you know, you gotta live a little, gotta get out and see the sights from time to time.
Yeah, someone didn't have any objections when I asked.
Of course not. I like to meet people face to face, and I absolutely love this food. Now, was that the only thing that you wanted to ask me about? Is that the only thing I'm risking my neck for?
The fireflies. We kind of need help with them too. They've been causing a lot of problems for us.
Not good for my business either.
So maybe we could kill two birds with one stone.
What's a bird?
Government spies.
They're drones. Hi.
Yeah, Scope just chimes in government spies and like walks past.
Oh right, he can walk now. I forgot.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, miracles are real.
Firefly's like, who the fuck was that? Where's the wheelchair guy?
Where's Wheels? That's Leg Man.
Looks
I am
like
now
you finally
Wheels
chromed
and
up.
Alright.
I guess it was
I
about
will-
time you had to stand up for yourself.
Scope fighting the urge to draw his gun and shoot this guy. You know what? I'm in a good mood. I'll let you have that one. Do it again and I will shoot you in the leg. Then you can see the sight from being in a wheelchair. And just fucking walks past.
I mean, you are a Scope. You would know about missing all the shots that you don't take.
You know, just because that one wasn't directed at my legs, I'm gonna let that go. Thank you for actually listening to my threat. I appreciate it. Anyhow, I'm gonna stop this because I feel like I'm being disruptive to the scene, and that's that.
You need a booster seat?
Alright, that's it. I'm taking the
That one doesn't even make any sense.
You need a booster seat? I didn't even understand that one. You're not even trying.
Would you like fries with that? You're dead.
Just fucking alright. Scope
Alright.
just fucking leaves. He walks away. It's just he looks incredulously at Firefly for a second.
At least he
and
can
goes,
do that now.
He looks incredulously at Firefly. I would shoot you. if I
That's
had
the
the
first
option.
time you've been able to walk away from a conversation, huh?
Mayday, how much do we need this guy?
He's probably gonna be the main way we get rid of the Fireflies.
And how much do we need him?
How much of
very
his
much.
body do we need?
I mean, apparently he's
Like,
pretty
how-
good at getting
How
fired.
important is, like, the lower half of his body?
He doesn't need his kneecaps, right? I could just take those.
Volunteer.
Please.
You know what? He doesn't need his balls. He doesn't need them. Like, nobody needs their balls. Nobody, like, pistol pointed at them. Nobody needs the balls, you know?
Scope's
Right?
just like, can I shoot your balls? Yeah.
Sorry, I just turned into Firebug and go, sorry, he doesn't stand up for himself very often.
Alright, I'm shooting you next. I hate all of you.
You're so cute and funny. Thanks. Can I
Can I
crush
shoot
your
your
balls?
balls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan's really good at that one for some reason. Anyway, I'm stopping the scene from progressing.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
We
walk away.
move on.
The joke. I'm gonna walk away.
Dupont is actually there, though.
Alright.
I'm just gonna sit next to Dupont.
Dupont has gotten a booth by themselves. They haven't even ordered anything. They've just sat down at a booth. Does anyone know what what a traditional grill is, where you go in along the line and you pick up your food and then you take it to the place and they cook it for you? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've never been to one, but
yeah,
I
somewhat.
understand.
I've
the
seen that
concept.
at
I've never
some meat
been there.
markets.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
We
basically the
have-
situation. Like, Dupont came in and sat down and is probably looking around like, why is nobody bringing me a menu? Why is no one bringing me any food? Why has nobody brought my complimentary glass of water?
So yeah, we have a place here called Yummy Bowl. I don't know how regional it is, but
I've
it's
heard of it, but I
basically
don't know much about it.
yeah. Basically, you grab a bowl, you fill it with a bunch of raw stuff, and you give it to the chef to stir fry, and then they bring the bowl back to your table. Yeah.
Yeah. This is basically a stir-fry place.
That's amazing.
But yeah.
Right.
I would like you to make some sort of check for me. And we've done this before with, the people at Latland, the therapy place, if you don't remember the name. But if you want Firebug to talk about the green dragon, emerald dragon, I think I'm actually not going to tell you how many checks you need to succeed at.
All right.
I will just say, this is like main story plot, but this is like an optional encounter, so you can fail this.
Okay, so it's main story, but the way I get the information from him is optional.
Well, you can get information that like helps you with a later mission. This is like an optional thing to try and get this information.
Okay. So would I roll conversation then?
Do you start with a casual conversation? It seemed like you were going straight to the punch.
I was trying to go straight to the punch.
All right, then just go interrogation then.
To him, that is a casual conversation.
Oh.
What are you groaning over there about?
You don't have enough dick.
Okay. I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Wow.
I like how a unit says it, and then the dog starts going, and then Sparrow just cuts him off. Just nope, we're not continuing.
We're not going into it.
I hate
Also, Mayday, do you bring anyone with you, or are you specifically trying to do this alone?
If anyone wants to come, I don't care. I probably would have told them
Man,
about it as well.
No, Doc, shut up. You are not allowed to come.
After all that dancing, you get a little hungry.
Joke's on you, I'm into denial.
Oh my goodness gracious. Does anyone want to assist Mayday with meeting and greeting and talking with the main person you guys were going to meet this evening?
Yeah.
Yes, I shall go with Mayday.
No, I was gonna say I'll send Scope so we can. I'll have Scope go out so that they can be treated as. I don't know.
He wants to show off his new legs.
I mean, you guys could also just be like getting food and being around, and you can just wait to interject.
Every single person is just standing around Mayday.
Just glaring at him. Wait, I just thought of something.
Hey, what are you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
What's the plan, buddy?
Listen, if this is your plan, it's not a very good one right now.
I'm gonna remove myself from it.
All right.
So is anyone else there?
Your
with you to
game
help?
that you're running. I choose to not participate. All right. Thanks for
Get over
telling
here.
me.
Well, no, just in this scene, I am going to have Scope go over and explain to Dupante how this restaurant
Neon
works.
said, I
Okay.
shall be there.
No, I think it's funny to be like, hey, who wants to be a part of this? I do not want to be a part of it. I'm just like, okay, that's not what I asked. Okay, but you are hanging out with Dupante then.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go hang out with Dupante. I
Okay.
feel like I could probably get some information out of him. Also, the way that you phrased that, yeah, that is really fucking funny, Sparrow.
Dupante is just sitting in a booth with one of their legs propped up on their knee. And I think they just have their fingers crossed and or laced together, basically, sitting on the table. And they're just looking straight forward with a smile. Soft smile. as if they're just sort of waiting. And they do not react when you sit down. Like, they don't even blink.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I don't know why that's so worrying, but that's worrying.
So Scope just takes a second, breathes in. So, two things. One, you don't seem to understand how a place like this works. And two, are you actually you, or are you one of the robot helpers?
Goodness gracious. I need you to make like 3 different rolls.
Yeah.
How about you just start with conversation?
No, I'm joking. Just fucking not.
I don't wanna.
Give me a sec. I need to pull up Scope's character sheet.
Goodness gracious. Alright.
Just go on with the other scene. I'll.
Alright, Mayday, what
nobody
did
is
you get
prepared.
for conversation?
I got a 19.
He says, I don't know. I don't know why I said that, but it's just me like,
Full stop.
your spine is mine, and he just kills you.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, spine thing is my thing. Take my spine instead.
Get down, Mr. President! And he rips out his Freddy's spine.
Freddy dives
We're not
in
gonna
front
get
of you.
anything done this session, are we?
No,
Okay.
but it's gonna be a
This is
fun
another
session.
I mean,
As long as we have fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah. We're gonna get absolutely nothing done, but we're gonna laugh a lot, so it's okay.
Okay.
what was I doing last? I know I was with someone.
You were hanging out with Tsuada, and then she left.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll go with Mayday.
Okay, that's fine.
Sparrow, what did you say was the first roll I should make?
Conversation.
Perception? Oh, conversation. Okay, so
You
that
can roll
is-
perception if you want.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I mean, you guys can always roll to look at something. Like, I will call out, like, please do this, or like, whenever you try to do something, I'll say it'll be this kind of roll. But you guys can always roll to just do something without me, like, prompting you.
Can
I
I?
roll shoulder arms and shoot him in the chest. I'm joking.
All right, make the weapon skill test.
No, I'm just kidding. Please, Sparrow, please have mercy. Sparrow, please. I'm on my hands and knees here. Please have mercy.
No, you're not. You're sitting in your chair.
Don't worry, you'll never hit his AC.
I mean,
Oh
obviously.
no.
Anyway, the conversation roll was a 12.
Okay,
So
let me
yeah.
quickly answer Mayday's thing.
Okay.
You strike up a gentle rapport, Mayday, with like talking about like how things are going on, with like the Firebug thing that he's trying to do, and the Firefly is kind of like stealing his flow, and just generally being a nuisance for his workplace. And he kind of gets into a little bit of how like he has actually had to turn down a few requests because some of them seem sketchy, not just in the fact of like if he goes to do them he thinks that it'll be caught, but actually it seems like someone isn't intentionally trying to hire him for the fact that they want to try and capture him because they believe that he is the reason why all these buildings are on fire. So, you know, this would be like someone like Panoptic being like, hey, could you come burn this building for us? And he's like, not only is that very spam sounding, but it definitely sounds fake and like a trap,
Yeah.
you know. So he,
Like a bunch of M&Ms.
yeah, he gives you a little bit of that information. That's why he's kind of gone underground and gone into hiding, because that is the only way that he can prove that he is not to fault for this. And the media is kind of starting to understand that the main guy is not around and that there is some group of people that are doing some copycat schemes. And also, Fireflies are kind of not hiding it anymore. This is a large-scale thing. Multiple people are doing it. And they're like, is Firebug behind this? Is they related to what's going on? And basically the only thing he can do is not say anything and just, you know, hide away.
Yeah, let it blow over.
Yeah. I'll let you think about how you would like to do a next move or whatnot. What did Scope get for conversation? 12?
12, yeah.
They blink and look at you, and don't say anything. But then you ask, are you a real person or a robot? And I would like you to make either a persuasion or interrogation check.
Okay, so I would like to change the statement slightly. I forgot the name again up until a moment ago. Yeah, Persicom. Are you the real you, or are you just a Persicom here to observe, basically? Is there even an interrogation thing? I forget.
There is.
Yeah.
It's right above persuasion.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm just fucking blind.
And also, mate, if you just want to straight up ask, like, tell me how the Emerald Dragon, you can just make an interrogation check too if you want. I'm just saying that the more social checks that you succeed at, the DC will be lower. So you guys could immediately go into be like, tell me this stuff. But if you start off with like, maybe a personal grooming check to show that you're like a nice person, or, if you want to charm them, compliment them, or if you want to shake them down, if you want to beat them up a little bit,
Yeah.
consecutive skill checks like that will lower the DC of you getting the information that you want.
I completely understand
and
that.
That's not to say that you can't try it, fail, and then you do some more skill checks to try again. So, I mean, that's kind of like how interrogation would work, is that you would roll interrogation, you would fail, and then you would beat them up a bit more, and then you would roll interrogation. It's that kind of thing. But also, it doesn't have to be just beating people up. I don't know if this is actually how, most people would run this kind of encounter, but this is something that I really like, that I feel like gives an actual element of, skill to doing things. Unless, of course, you just want to roleplay this out and talk about it. But at this point in time, they're not going to just give you information for free.
Yeah, I feel like the rolls are necessary at this point in time. Also, current roll total is 23, and I'm throwing an egg point on there just to be safe.
For interrogation?
No, for persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay.
Yep. I rolled pretty bad initially, so I used one of the inspiration points that I've racked up so I could re-roll and it exploded.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
They unlace their fingers, and their traditional Cheshire cat smile grows wide. And then I think they pull up their sleeve, and you can see some kind of marks on their skin, and then they actually like dig their nails into their flesh and pull back the muscle and sinew to show their like bone and flesh underneath, and like, I'm the real deal.
Well,
that
frankly,
is disturbing, my good sir.
I see.
And then the flesh just sort of flaps back, and they pull their sleeve back down. With an egg point, you know for certain that this is not a robot.
Okay.
Which is very good information, because no one has ever been able to prove that about Dupante before. So I thought that was a significant thing that I wanted to reward with you with.
I appreciate it. Yeah, Scope notes this, takes all of that information into his mind, and then really tries to not, like, flinch at all about what just happened, not back down, not any of that. A candle, he's not a stoic fucking wall.
Do you want to make a will test, like endurance or something?
Yeah, sure.
Like resist torture drugs. Because honestly, that's kind of torturous.
How about concentration?
Okay, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so how do you think a 13 does?
You don't show any outward signs, but maybe your stomach turns a little bit and you kind of like swallow a little bit. You like salivate a little bit. And you think that it's imperceptible, but their smile twitches and you can see that their eyes dilate a little bit. And they revel in the fact that you are appalled by their presence, which is good points with Dupante. So you have succeeded at another skill check.
Fair enough.
There's no need to hide around me.
Yeah, Scope just chuckles at that, and then honestly smiles a little bit and says, I'm alright, I'll just cut through it to the meat of the issue.
Waiter!
First
Check,
off,
please! Like,
first off,
sorry.
do you know how this place works? Because you seem like you're just waiting for someone to serve you, but what you're supposed to do is grab some food, and then bring it to the cooks. They'll fry it up for you, and then you bring it back to the table to eat.
They hold up a hand to stop you. And I will just straight up give you this because you rolled so good earlier. They say, I understand. I'm just waiting.
Got a friend to meet with, I take it. Well, if you have some time to spare, I have questions.
I have time.
I'll be as frank as possible, definitely the type to know pretty much everything going on in this city. And considering all of my other leads have gone about as cold as can be, I was wondering, you know anything about the Awoken?
I'm aware of it.
Could I, ask for a bit more on if you know anything? I know it's a fair bit to ask, but I'm curious.
I've seen many different indoctrinations employed with various types of commercialism, growth in business, and just overall taking over. What concerns me the most about the Awoken is that their end goal is not so obvious. And that does concern me. Because I've been around for quite a bit. I do know a lot of things that have happened and are currently going on. And the Awoken, well, that's a mystery.
Preaching to the choir. Now, that being said, Scope reaches for a card, thinks better of it, and says, I'm gonna assume you already know my number. You probably already know the street that I work on. So, I don't like owing people anything, especially not long. If you need anything found, or any missions run, I'm sure you're familiar with my, staff. And we can work out a way to pay off this, debt. Yeah?
Make a trading check.
Since it is trading, can I add my
Your
roll
level's a
ability?
fixer, yeah.
Cool.
And I will give you advantage because
cool.
Camerata is assisting you.
Cool. Okay, I need to get a good roll here. I'm burning another inspiration.
You have advantage.
Yeah, no, I already
Oh,
rolled.
okay.
I got 2 bad ones.
What? It's with advantage.
Okay.
I got a 38. He says, nah.
No, I rolled the first one. I rolled a 6. The second one I rolled a 3.
Oh dear.
So yeah, no, I did not get good rolls. The third one with that inspiration point was decent at the very least. So let's see. 28 plus an egg point.
Oh. You're offering your services?
In effect, yeah.
They plant their hands on the table so quickly that it makes you flinch, even though you're trying your best not to. And then they lean across the table and then continue to lean even closer to you. It looks like they're elongating until they're almost in your face. And then they just kind of stare for a moment as if trying to observe you. And then they finally say, "Why do you like finding information? Are you a truth seeker? Are you a fire starter? Or are you just a goody two-shoes?"
Let's put it in the simplest way I can. Yeah? Simplest way for you to understand, simplest way for me to understand. I'm not in it to be good. I'm not in it to find the truth. I'm not in it for any of that bullshit. I'm in this for 2 things. Money and legacy. I want people to remember who the fuck Scope was in this city. I want people to know that if anyone went missing, if any job was given, I could find them. And one day, when I have enough influence, I'm going to grab the motherfuckers who put me in a wheelchair in the first place, and I'm going to give them the fist of God. Get me?
They lean back down. That's very noble of you. Not the answer I was expecting. Most people, they become famous by killing someone or getting killed. It takes a lot to be able to be known while you're living.
Not wrong in that regard. I think killing someone's a cheap way of finding a real legacy.
Would you be opposed?
Killing someone? Why do you think I carry a gun and a sniper? Death in this city is as natural as fucking breathing. If that's the job, then I'll take it. If that's not the job, we can discuss what it is.
They place a gun on the table. And this just looks like a standard handgun, like those really cheap ones that gets like printed out of like a vending machine that anyone can get.
Gotcha.
And they say, then how about we handle things? There's someone I'd like you to take care of for me. And their eyes dart over towards your friend sitting at the bar.
Really? You're trying to get me to take out people I'm familiar with. That's the deal?
Rude.
Familiarity isn't something that gets in the way of business.
Well, obviously not, but I'm gonna need at least the reason. Used to finding people. I don't exactly like going in with no knowledge.
It's better that you don't know some things. Just as much as people that are trying to know things need to be stopped. Do this for me, and we'll talk. And then they just kind of drum their fingers on the table like they're excitedly awaiting.
Alright. Now, I would like to ask a very simple thing. Do you want him dead or out of the way?
I'd like you to pick up this gun, walk over there, push this barrel into their temple, and pull the trigger. Please.
I see. I'll pick up the gun, and I'd like to roll an awareness skill specifically. I think tracking might make the most sense here. Well, not tracking, sorry, perception. Is this gun loaded?
You can roll a perception check.
Yep.
Wait, can I recommend something?
So, what's the recommendation?
Conceal reveal.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Or do you want to roll like a weapons tech check?
I don't have any weapons tech. My best bet is to go off of. I'm sure I've gotten one of these when I was younger or something, right?
Oh yeah, sure. You probably found
you
these
said
littered
anyone's
around.
got, and plenty of people have gotten these before. The city's dangerous. I probably got lunch money.
This is a very
Or
low
something.
skill check. This is a very common weapon.
All right, cool. With perception, that is a 19.
Okay. You do know that these weapons have a limited amount of ammunition. They don't have like a removable magazine. They come printed out with like just sort of like a loaded grip. It's good for a few shots and then they just kind of break and then you throw them away. These things are just like plastic.
Gotcha. But is it heavy enough to have bullets? Is the thing that I'm asking.
I mean, feels kind of light for a weapon in general because it's, you know, this just kind of printed plastic. It's got internals and stuff. You don't know the specific weight of what it's supposed to be, and even if you did, it would be nearly impossible to tell just by like picking up with your hand. But what you can tell is that this looks, you know, straight fresh, printed out of the machine, not tampered with at all. And they're just staring at you with this shit-eating grin on their face, excitedly waiting for you to shoot somebody.
Out of
I
character.
don't like it.
Actually,
Let's
no, leave
jump
it
back
because I don't want
to
it
Mayday's
influence-
conversation. Mayday,
For my brains get blown. Yeah.
you were talking to Firebug about what he's been up to, what's been going on, and you kind of keep coming up with the Emerald Dragon, and they're like, we really shouldn't be talking about this, especially not in front of, and they kind of keep glancing over at Dupante. And you've been in this situation a few times before.
Yeah, I kind of don't want this one to die on me now.
Don't worry,
Wait,
you got me.
it's okay. It's okay. He has a name.
I I want to
You got
ask
me,
him
buddy.
if he knows a private place we could go then. 'Cause it's really important that I get the information out.
I need you to roll interrogation again.
Neon
Inter-
said, I show you flash cards of Nando and
Good.
Curie.
Could persuasion possibly?
Sure.
Okay. Flashcards of Curie and Nando. I got it. 24.
Others.
They say the only thing that I can tell you about the Emerald Dragon is the family that Curie used to be a part of went to great lengths to make sure that it was never heard of again. And the fact that she's no longer around and they're no longer around means that it probably wouldn't do you any good. So sometimes you should just leave things alone.
You're talking to the wrong person to leave things alone.
I would know that. He's stubborn.
Neon said, you were talking to Curie somewhere private. Dupante isn't dumb.
He isn't, but what I'm thinking is I probably saw Scope go over and talk to him, and since he's distracted right now, maybe I could get to talk to him, like one-on-one.
Oh, the good old slip away.
That's what I was hoping. Then would you happen to know, if you're not gonna tell me, do you know if any of her family members are alive to tell me?
He can't tell you that.
You can't?
Yeah.
But he
was
did say
distracted
that they're
last time.
the
I was
people
talking to
that
them.
didn't want anyone to know are not around anymore. So you could maybe insinuate that her family isn't around, or at least that kind of family.
That's
Isn't around
what I was
anymore.
thinking, but I wasn't sure about it.
And he's not going to tell you.
Yeah, he's not going to tell me.
Look, do you want to
I'm
go 4 for 4?
I'm gonna go for a regular conversation check, because that's what originally my plan. I wasn't gonna ask about the Emerald Dragon again until like I got him lower. So to change the subject, I wanted to ask him what got him so into fire, and what happened with the Firebug. What caused him to start doing all of this, doing fires for everyone, destroying places.
Wait, I'm confused. What
Caused him to become
You
the
lost
Firebug
me.
is what I'm
Oh,
basically
okay. You're asking him about his origin story.
Yeah, his past.
Okay. Yeah, make a check. Conversation?
Conversation.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I
That's
ended up in
TikTok.
this situation.
I'm just sitting there next to Manny, just like listening. You never know what's going on.
I'm there as well. Facepalm.
I got a 21.
I had some pretty decent access to some, let's just say, material. So, and as a kid, I had a lot of time on my hands.
All right.
Just started playing with fire.
Same.
So it was just an interest that ended up, instead of becoming just a hobby, turned into a full-time job. How long have you been doing this for?
Let's see. I've been on these streets for 40 years now.
Oh, that's young.
And Mayday has to physically stop himself from calling him old. Like,
You know, you can always choose not to be an asshole.
look. Yeah, but look. I'm pretty sure he's trying to get information out of him. That's why he's stopping himself. Or else he just would have called him old. I said, goddamn.
40 is the new 20, don't you get it?
I thought 100 was the new 20. Look at Candle.
They've been
Candle's 80,
burning
but-
things for 40 years. You don't know how old they are.
I'd like to ask him if he's learned any new information while he's been out in hiding about the fireflies.
No, they haven't. That's what they were trying to hope to get from you for being here. But you're just kind of grilling them. Like, they were hoping to, like, hang out and, like, you know, talk about stuff. And you're just like, tell me what you know!
Fair. I guess I'll start talking to him about the fireflies.
Figured you'd at least buy me a drink first, but alright.
Oh my god. I pull out 15 favor.
Whoa.
Throw it at
Whoa.
Whoa, he pulled out?
Take my money.
I never thought he'd do that.
Whoa.
Doc was muted, so we all had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
With 15 favor, you could basically purchase like a fine bottle of like some alcohol, of like wine or beer or whiskey or something. I guess
Also
beer
my
wouldn't
gas.
be any fine. What?
You want some of my gas?
No, moonshine.
How expensive
Last person had it, they liked it.
How expensive would their most expensive drink be?
At
Favor.
Thox?
For you.
It would be 2. Thoc does not have good wine at this establishment.
It's a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Come on, Mayday.
Alright, fair enough. I thought they might have something.
What?
No.
What? Hold on. What hole in the wall have you ever been to that's had good liquor?
I'm 20.
Yeah.
I've never been to a hole in the wall.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Also this. They've got peanuts.
Penis?
Shut. Go back to mute.
Oh.
Go back to mute. Shh. No.
Wait. Unshelled or shelled?
Shelled. Obviously.
Honestly, even better.
And you can just kind of spit the shells onto the floor.
That's my type of establishment.
Mayday does order some wine. And 15 favors worth of wine. So there's gonna be a bunch.
So
there.
with that, you hire someone to go get you wine and bring it into this establishment.
Yeah, that's what you're technically doing, but
Sure, you know what? Perfect.
give me that 15 favor. I'll go get it cheaper.
I want to turn to him and ask if he heard about what happened at the party.
He doesn't know anything about what happened at the party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, this would be some information you could give him to lower the DC.
Perfect.
to him.
I that's what I was doing right now.
You were never gonna know whatever. I'm gonna throw a brick at your head or some shit.
I'm doing it right now. Why do you think I asked?
Also, Scope, I'm
You're
just
stuck.
waiting for you to come to a decision.
Oh, I already have. I
Suck
just
more
want to
than
let
Frederick
Ian go through.
talking.
Okay.
I want
Interject whenever you want.
Oh, if you've already made your decision, can I say something out of character?
Go for it.
It probably.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna wait for you to make your decision first because I don't want it to affect it at all.
No, it's not gonna affect my decision. You can just say it.
All right. I genuinely don't think the Dupont would just kill me like that or anything, since he stopped me from learning the truth. Not by killing me, because that would have been easier, but he killed the 2 people I tried talking to.
I know. It's just. Okay. Yep. Scope takes the gun. Goes over. Taps Mayday on the opposite shoulder, so he turns his head, presses the gun to his temple, and pulls the trigger.
Huh?
I'm shooting Mayday.
Oh, hi, Scope. Didn't see you walking by.
Oh, hey, Scope, how are you? And then Scope presses the gun to his head. Mayday freezes for a second. He pulls the trigger.
Hey, Scope,
Was there a
standing tall. I
bullet?
see.
That was the last straw. Who's standing now, huh? Who's standing now?
So, guys. I appreciate it being somewhat funny. Let's let Sparrow describe what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh dang it.
Oh.
Oh, you're just
Technical
changing the
error.
music, yeah.
Yep.
I want to say something, but never mind.
Something.
Say it.
No, I was gonna ask if I could like apprehend Scope, like pin him down on the floor, and move the gun away.
You could
But I don't
react
know.
to the sound of a gunshot firing and the splatter of blood that launches from Mayday's head as Mayday falls off of his stool and collapses to the ground.
Can I start putting his brains back together?
Are you here?
I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, Doc's there.
I've been here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, I've just been quietly sipping a drink at the bar.
Okay.
The sound of a gunshot very much drew my attention.
There is, you can tell, and I will say this because you're a doctor, there is blood, there is tissue, there is brain matter and other liquid on the floor, but there is no possible way that you could cleanly recover it and try to stuff it back in.
The makeup.
And Thok just doesn't even, most of the people don't even respond, but it's just kind of like, could someone get this body out of here?
Scope walks back over to him, sets the gun down, and said, "Oh shit, guess you weren't bluffing."
I never bluff.
That lets
You can keep
smile.
the gun. And they get up and they walk out.
Alright. Yeah, Scope just looks at everyone, sits down at the booth, and just doesn't do anything. He'll wait on you guys. Realistically, he wasn't expecting to blow Mayday's brains out, but he steeled himself to the possibility. I steeled myself to the possibility. Well,
Fuck.
What's happened over
Both
here?
in character and out of character. What the fuck?
I thought he was bluffing.
I guess two's done dancing as well.
I just want to say, out of character, I was really thinking about it. I couldn't come to an actual decision as a person, so I made the decision that Scope would have made, which is to do the job.
Anyone that's watching as Dupont leaves just politely tips their hat and putting it back on their head as their smile just grows uncannily wide as they walk out. And they just, I think they stare at the camera.
Oh. No, I can't.
Nightshade,
I can't
how
get
do
into
you
my
want to
anger.
respond? Do you want to catch Mayday's body before it lands?
Oh, I don't want my anger to like consume me. But yeah, I'll catch Mayday's body.
Okay. You can do that. Do you activate your Sundevistan to do so?
I should be next to him.
Okay. I didn't know how far you were.
No, I don't think Nightshade would have seen Scope go up to Dupont.
All right. Unit, you watch as Dupont is like walking away, and you come back with the bottle that Mayday paid you to get, and you see Mayday's dead on the floor. What do you guys do?
Dude, can I take a sip of that?
Let's get down to happen sooner or later.
2.
What, nobody hear me?
2.
I heard him a minute ago. He said was bound to happen sooner or later.
Can no one hear?
I heard him a second ago.
Can anyone hear Neon?
Well,
He's low.
He's a little quiet, but I can hear him.
He's
I'm on my
quiet.
laptop.
Also, 2, Neon is trying to talk to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what's up?
Can I get a swig of that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Neon takes like a pretty big chug of that, puts it on the counter.
I'd like
and
you
then
to make
walks
a
away.
resist check.
Well, yeah.
By the way, Mayday,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, like I said, I was completely fine with it. Like I personally, I would have still gone for it as well.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry I put your brains on the ground.
My fault. Your brain matters all over the ground.
Oh no! You know, out of character, I'm now just realizing something.
17.
38.
Mayday.
What?
Nightshade might go into a rage again.
Oh, good.
No.
That's
It doesn't
great.
matter if he
Because
does
here's the
not
thing. Okay, so like, this is still speaking out of character. During the therapy session, Nightshade did confess, like, "Oh, I'm scared of losing everyone else. If I ever do lose someone else, I will go into a rage again."
Yeah, that
You know-
was confessed.
I got a 17.
Yeah. You feel the effects of it like hit you, but you're able to stay conscious and standing. You're good. You're
Neon
lightly buzzed.
Neon then walks over
you
to where
know-
Scope is and asks him, "So you want to stand for this or not?"
Scope looks at him, stands up, and says, "Just get it over with, man."
What is my number? Plus 15.
Oh. Is this the
All out.
unintended TPK that's about to happen?
24 to hit.
You don't have to do a aid check. Scope is standing still. You just hit him.
$15. Oh, and I forgot about my pneumatic tendons. I don't think they add damage though.
$15 damage, you said?
Mm-hmm. And then you have to make a body check or being knocked back.
I'm not going to. I'll accept the being knocked back.
Do you want to like punch him out a window or something?
Neon is just kicking him in the gut as hard as he can.
Okay, maybe he just like
Well,
flies
yeah.
into a booth or something and it collapses.
I'm so tempted to just go after Dupont.
You can. That'll be no good because you don't know. Well,
yeah, that'd
actually,
be
don't.
terrible. But also, I kind of want to see it.
Oh,
I mean,
just a reminder,
DuPont
this
is
a
slowly walking away. You can still see him from where you are.
Okay.
Neon asks,
Ah.
why?
I do want to say this is the same day Mayday when I trust everybody in the crew. I trust all of you.
Okay.
Real quick, Nightshade, I asked, Neon asked Scope, why?
But there's only one answer. I thought he was bluffing.
Who?
DuPont. You saw him walk out of the fucking building, didn't you?
No, I was looking at the dead body of my friend. We're not done here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would like to.
No, I have no place to.
So Dupont isn't that far. He's still in view distance.
Yeah.
Sparrow.
Yeah.
Scope just looks up at Neon and just says, "I wish you'd kicked me harder."
Don't worry.
I would like to activate my Endeavor stand.
That's depressing.
Okay. You activate your Sendevistan and the world around you turns almost dull and gray as you become this like radiant, vibrant, prismatic color. There is very little technology in Thok's restaurant. This is all basically like shoddy construction and basically just kind of kitchen. So you don't see any sort of like digital networks or landscapes in this place. And as you burst out from the doorway, it's almost like running from darkness into the brightness of day with the digital landscape around you. And the second that you take a step outside of the building, you watch as DuPont's smile grows so big that you can see it behind their cheekbone, and their eye flashes at you as they start to turn in your direction.
I don't give a shit.
I don't have a standing, but whenever time does,
I will run towards them
as well.
Okay. They spin to stand in front of you, hands in their pockets.
Hook.
What'd you say?
Right hook to the face.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's
Make
an option.
make a martial arts check.
I can hear the smile on Sparrow's face right now.
There's no smile on my face.
That's a 26.
At DuPont. Anyway.
You swing straight towards their face, and as you are speeding up in this world that's so slow around you, you start to charge for them, and it's almost like a dream where you almost feel yourself like running in fluid in slow motion as you are trying to move towards them, and yet somehow you just can't quite move towards them, and you push forward going even faster, and you suddenly come upon them as their hand raises out of their pocket and they waggle a finger at you. And this is the first time that you've probably seen them actually look at you with the slightest bit of like sadness or disdain of just like, you poor thing, as they waggle this finger at you. And then as your fist presses against their cheek and starts to deform their flesh, their palm twists upward, and you watch as this light illuminates in your face. And then they say something, and then you black out. And then to everyone else, Freddy's body flies back into the building, smoking and steaming, and his clothes on the front half of his body have been burned off. And he just slides
God
and
damn it.
slams into the bar.
Neon still charges.
Oh, Neon runs out?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see that their wrist is still up. And you see that there is like some almost heat haze distortion from their self. And you notice that there's an actual stain in their clothes. Where they had pulled back the flesh to prove to scope, you can actually see that it's still that wrist that is up. And something has come out from underneath the skin and has caused a stain to appear on the pristine white clothes. Their jacket, gently on their shoulders, is just rippling behind them as they look at you approach. And they make no facial expression to you as you approach. Just kind of this solemn, almost deadpan expression. You run towards them?
Yeah, he's gonna try to... Let's see, what does this thing say? I'm going for... He wants to go... Neon's gonna go for a pressure point strike, doing an aimed shot.
I'd like you to
at
make a
the-
reflex save.
A reflex save and not evasion.
Yes, please, because something's happening before you get a chance to attack.
Total of 20, and I'll spend an auto 10.
With a 20 and an auto 10 for a total of 30, as you're running forward, you suddenly feel pain, and before you can even glance down, you know that you are feeling this pain in your leg, and you quickly tuck your legs up and then stumble and plant yourself on the ground. And you realize that there's a wicked slash against your ankle where it might have caused you to trip and fall over or even slice your own foot off, but instead you did manage to save it. And so there's just kind of a superficial wound as you stand there. And it's at this point that Dupante is looking down at you, and they're actually frowning now. And they say, "How much more of you is this going to be?"
Oh, I would love to try to force myself to wake up, but I don't think that's possible.
Make a resist check.
Also, speaking of, can I attempt to, stem... Is he bleeding or is he just charred?
Freddy?
Yeah.
Freddy's clothes and real skin on the front half of his body have been completely destroyed, showing only his cyberware underneath.
Okay, then... But no blood?
Nope.
Okay.
What you want me to roll again?
You can roll resist
never
check.
mind. I guess I'll stay attempting to revive?
I mean, do you want to make like a paramedic check on anybody?
Yeah, I've been attempting to revive Mayday, but...
People that have been shot and decapitated have been brought back to life with technology. This isn't like...
I know!
Mayday
I,
isn't
of all
dead.
people, know that. But yeah, I am going to attempt to save Mayday.
Okay.
Can I say, even though I'm like, what's Firebug doing during all of this?
God.
I don't think anybody's paying attention to him at the moment.
I am.
Okay, well, never mind.
All right, Unit, you can make a perception check then.
I got a
Do
I got a
need
21.
All right, you kind of come back to consciousness. You are in so much pain, you can't even feel your body and you can't move, but your eyes are kind of fluttering open.
I want to force myself to stand up.
You
I don't
cannot.
care how much pain I'm in.
You cannot.
I got a 20 on perception.
Fuck.
Unit, you watch as Firebug has stood up and has pulled out a device from somewhere on their person. And they're kind of muttering under their breath like, and I really like this place too.
Oh.
Can I dart it over there? Can I dart it to him?
You want to what?
Well, in my head right now, I'm assuming he's gonna fucking burn this place down. But I want to stop that.
You can
There's
see
stuff in
that
this-
he's hesitating. So if you just rush towards him, you think you might set him off. I will give you that info for free.
I guess I'll just go up to him and put a hand on his shoulder.
So you are rushing up to him to apprehend him.
No, just
No, like
gonna
walking
talk
up.
to him. Yeah.
Not rushing, walking.
Okay. You watch as his free hand ignites. And they turn to look at you, and they just kind of slowly shake their head like, just don't even try, kid.
Not working, man.
Neon, what are you doing as you're on the ground? And you can see that Dupont is getting a little bit tired of this. They were just having some fun. They were shaking things up a little bit. But now that you guys are getting a little bit too vindictive, they're growing tired of this.
Neon doesn't say anything to what Dupont said. He just gets up and tries to do a pressure point strike to his face, or to Dupont's face.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the attack.
Could I try
Being
to?
shot, I have to do -8, I think.
Could I try to persuade Firebug to not burn this place down?
What do you say?
It's only gonna get worse, and they're gonna still think you're part of the Fireflies. Do I still roll? Correct?
Yeah.
Oh, 20.
Their hand goes out as they realize that you're not going to just come up and straight attack them. But they're still holding on to the device, just in case. They're trying to figure out what to do right now. But it kind of seems it seems like everyone's waiting to see how this plays out. Neon, what did you get?
So I got a 26. I used an inspiration. Does that mean I can't spend an auto 10 as well?
No, you can spend as much as you like.
Alright. I've got a 26. I'm spending an auto 10 and an egg point.
What is this pressure point and where is it? Like, what does it do?
So normally it's always aimed at the spine, at doing a critical injury on the spine, but you can choose to do an aim strike at the head. And if you hit, it says that your target has a higher chance of suffering the brain injury, critical injury.
Gotcha. So normally this is just like a body strike on the spine, which like cripples them or whatever, like it reduces their movement or something.
Spinal injury.
Yeah. Mostly what these things are is like you do this kind of special critical injury that does this effect or whatever, but you're changing it from the spine to the head.
Yeah, you can take a -8 to try to do it to the head.
Okay.
Speaking of, What would I roll for Mayday?
You always start with a
Paramedic?
paramedic to assess the situation.
Okay.
Neon, what does this look like as you strike their face?
He is going palm first, trying to just like implant it in Dupont's forehead.
Okay. You rush up and you plant your palm against their forehead. And as you do so, you instinctively have this feeling of like there should be this amount of like resistance. I'll need to put this amount of force. They probably weigh about this much depending on their size. And there's none of that because it's almost as if there's no resistance as you push your hand into their flesh, as if there's no skull or bone behind there. And you just press in and you just kind of stand there for a moment, kind of shaking by the realization. And as you pull your hand back, their head is just deformed a little bit, and then it slowly reshapes. And they're just staring right at you. You hit.
Well, that's terrifying.
But they cannot suffer a critical injury of this kind.
I think Neon cocks his head inquisitively since Dupont hasn't done anything yet.
I'm bored of
Why do I
this.
feel like everyone's gonna die?
Not me.
Are you going to
Okay.
chase me all the way home?
Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to kill you.
Their smile slowly creeps back.
Ew.
So have I.
Ew.
Fucking bastard.
Alright. At this
Oh,
point,
no.
Freddy is like on their feet again, just like leaning against the bar, pulling himself up. They must be talking
Neon will-
about me. And my
Neon will
parents.
whisper. Neon will whisper this so that nobody else but Dupont can hear. Do you have anything to do with Ulysses?
Oh.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna make you make a check because this has absolutely nothing to do with you. I'm gonna roll. I'm just gonna roll.
Okay.
See, Mayday,
Yeah.
this
Ulysses is
my
no
job to
brother
ask
of
them.
mine. And then they
Oh.
backhand you, and you smash back into the building.
Well,
He got tired
That's
of
too hard,
playing.
Nugget.
Neon's
I
body
didn't
just
think
like
so.
flips and ragdolls and flies back into the building, probably slamming into Freddy.
Please don't.
Freddy's walking up about to tell him off, and then he gets hit.
It's at this point that a Vaki slams down into the ground right in front of Dupont. And Dupont just kind of slowly glances over.
huh.
And the Vaki starts to charge up a beam. And Dupont raises a hand and places it on their head and simply says, "Down, boy." And the Vaki
Okay.
slows the charge and almost takes like a rabid wolf that kind of realizes that they're like in over their head, like closes their mouth and kind of like lowers their head a little bit. And then Dupont gets up and starts walking off again. And I think it's at this point that a panoptic agent comes over and starts assessing the situation. and doesn't allow any of you guys to leave the premises and starts to figure out what's going on.
Could I?
Don't know.
Wait.
I don't know what happened.
I'm imagining it's the same panoptic agent I snuck in with. Like, he's like, no!
Dead people can't talk. I would still like to talk to Firebug and try to get him out of that situation just to my little group with the car.
Firebug quickly hides the device as a panoptic agent shows up. And they try to just blend into the background and act as an observer and give their accounting of the scene.
Wow.
Get the fuck off me. You're crushing my shit.
Scope is still pretty much out of it mentally, so when the panoptic agent reaches him, he doesn't even bother trying to, like, feign innocence or anything. He just tells them what happened.
My jaw is dropped both in game and in real life. I
can't lie. I expected this to happen.
It was bound to at some point.
See, Mayday, this is why Neon is the one who's supposed to ask the stupid questions.
I didn't even do anything wrong! I didn't...
No, that's the thing. You did nothing, but somebody did something. Now you're in the wrong.
Mayday.
Yes.
As you are lying in unconsciousness, you can't help but feel yourself falling and floating and flying and going up, down, every direction. You feel yourself moving or going in different directions, but all at the same time, as if you're like getting pulled in multiple different directions until you start to stretch and thin out until you completely lose sense of yourself. And in this darkness, this emptiness that you feel, you remember these kind of dark dreams that you used to have, where you had this connection with something that was trying to show you something or feed off of your thoughts or interpret it and just understand it in a way that you cannot comprehend. And it's in this moment that you feel that strange warmness, that uncomfortable sense that there's something more. And then you come back to consciousness as you are revived on the scene and people start questioning you again, but it all just kind of happens in a blur, and all of it is quickly written off as Dupante has the entire situation paid for. Thok is, all the expenses are paid for. Your medical on-site revitalization is also paid for, and everything just kind of goes back to their business, and the incident is just closed immediately.
My brain hurts.
And your brain also hurts, Mayday. But it also feels like you feel a terrible pain, like your neck is so stiff, like you had a terrible sleep, like you need a massage. But it also kind of feels like you are getting a massage from inside your head.
Huh?
As a similar feeling returns to you of something being worming around inside your cranial cavity once more. And
it was a fake gun. It was an alien gun. It was one of the fucking...
there was never a bullet that was found. It seems as though the pressure of the attack caused an explosion, but there was no bullet that entered or exited Mayday's head.
Did I find anything in his head?
You got pregnant.
And Scope, you're allowed to keep the weapon if you choose to investigate it.
This is a fully 3D printed model, right?
Yep. It looks exactly like the kind of thing that would be printed out of those vending machines.
I'll hold on to it for now. I'll store it away, for the time being. I already know what I need to do with it.
I'm so confused.
I have a question. Do I lose humanity from this?
Let's see.
I mean, that is just a good question.
Alien entity.
Hey, wait a minute. Does this mean you got alien head? Ah ha ha, my man.
Nah, I got alien AIDS.
Oh,
Just shut up.
Okay.
Just be
Mayday,
quiet.
you lose 11.
11.
This uncomfortable experience causing more trauma to you than the actual wound.
And it feels exactly like it did before with the makeup, right?
It doesn't feel exactly the same, but it's such a similar feeling that you kind of understand the situation that you're in once more.
Yeah, that I understand exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. I will say that this feels like this is a much deeper wound. This is a more in-depth infiltration this time. Let's just put it that way. Do you tell Panoptic? Do you want them to get it out for you again?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Claire, are
My
you
brain
surprised?
hurts.
Why does your
Why does it
brain
not?
My body hurts, Doc.
Shut up,
My
chicken nugget.
brain hurts.
Nightshade, you are administered a solution that revitalizes you. And even though you did take some damage, it's minor and I will say superficial to the point where if you just get some new clothes, you will be able to rejoin the festivities with just some like swords.
Hold on, we're still having festivities after this?
Yeah.
Just normal.
It's a normal day. What do you expect?
Thought goes back to
People get
cooking
shot
and
all the fucking time.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get some new clothes.
My bad. My bad.
So
I forgot your
Scope,
corpo.
Scope will go over to Neon, Freddy, and Mayday individually, and just looks at Neon, says, "We can annul the contract." I'm not even gonna try and pretend that my actions weren't fucked.
Neon just ignores you.
Yeah, I need to get a hit on Scope. I need to hit Scope also.
Neon is holding himself back from just. Like, he's just angry.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
He doesn't know who he's more angry at right now, honestly.
That's fair.
Really? Why?
Back alive has lessened it a little bit.
Yeah, Scope does walk over to Freddy and looks at him and says, You can annul the contract and you can do the exact same thing Neon did. I won't stop you.
I will punch Scope.
Okay.
As your fist collides with Scope, there's suddenly a blinding flash. And as you guys blink away the spots and glance towards where the light come from, you would see a figure standing in the doorway. And as they pull down this strange device from their face, as the light slowly dims, something ejects from the front, and they reach around and pull out this square, and they'll shake it as they approach you, as they have a old-style physical camera, and they hold up the image of you guys just looking so glum and gathered together as Freddy, just in a fit of rage, punches Scope. Just in that brief moment was captured on film as she says, "Something's been going on. How about you fill me in?" as Arturia hands the picture to Neon.
Nice.
I like to talk to Firebug.
What's been going on since I've been gone?
A crap ton.
I was hoping you guys wouldn't get up to too much trouble while I was gone, but I guess that's asking a bit much, isn't it?
You're talking to the wrong group of people.
I would still like to go over to Mayday now that he's been reawakened and revived, and just say,
Sorry.
He'll stop you from talking when he sees you trying to talk, and just goes, I get it. I'm sorry for whatever I did.
No, you didn't do anything.
Aww.
Look, I will explain the situation to him directly. I was trying to get info out of Dupont. He said a plastic gun on the table. I still have it right here, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was bluffing when he told me to shoot you. So I did it. I would offer you the payback that I gave Neon and Freddy, but I'm gonna be honest, I think if I get hit another time, I'm going to die.
Mayday just pats his back a bit.
Kills him.
Oh no! I didn't know the training from Candle was that good.
Get happy, get happy, get happy, get happy, get happy.
Pat him in the back, he dies.
I don't blame you for anything. I get it.
You're shitting me. Really, Mayday?
Like, honestly, like, yeah, because he gets it. He shoots him in the head. Like, he gets it if it's with Dupont. Because that's a deal you can't just, go past. And this is, like, the third time he's died this week. So he's kind of not crazy. And so he's just not thinking about it too much.
Scope will just say, regardless, I feel like a fucking asshole for what I did, so I want to ask directly,
yeah.
I want to ask you, is there anything that you want to know? This might have given me an in with Dupont, and that kind of information can get me places.
Mayday, as you think about this and mull this question over in your mind, something also helps you think about this, as if there's something massaging your brain to help you think better, and you think better to yourself and think, perhaps there's nothing that you need to know from Dupont, because maybe there's something that you already have. And this isn't me like suggesting to you or it like communicating to you. I'm just saying that like you think about that.
Just in general, yeah. I think I'm good. I'll definitely need some help searching for something later though.
Okay. Any way that I could pay back, yeah. And with that, Scope is going to leave the area.
Well, hold on.
What?
I haven't killed anyone, but I have been getting up to some trouble while I was gone. Aren't you interested to hear about it?
I am.
I never pegged you for someone who gets into trouble.
You've
Well, I
never
got the
pegged
chance
me.
to peg her anyway.
You've never pegged me.
I'm
You've
sorry.
never pegged anyone.
I'm
Yeah,
so
Scope
I think
looks
Romy
at
gets pegged.
Arturia, says,
Um,
Neon will be more happy if I'm not here.
Don't
And,
worry.
It's a lot
You
more
can
than just
stay.
Neon.
And
Yeah,
Neon stands
look-
up from where he's sitting. He's been looking at this picture the whole time. He looks up at Arturia and says, he kind of stutters over multiple things, not completing any thoughts. But then he finally says,
Do you want to punch
Can I
me
borrow your
too?
phone?
no. And he hands her notebook, and he leaves.
oh.
Oh,
She just kind of takes
Huh.
it and kind of taps it into her hand.
That's interesting. One might even say unexpected.
Not particularly, I suppose. He.
yeah.
It makes sense.
I mean, out of character, I was kind of waiting to see how it would happen that she came back into the situation, and just in that moment, she just shows up, takes a picture of them, and kind of. It wasn't really a quip, but you know what I mean. Just
Yeah.
that, all of that,
No. That's
going up
fair.
randomly. He is just angry.
As you
Just
go to
at
step
every-
past her, she plants a hand into your chest and says,
No.
There's a lot of things that we have to do in order to achieve what we want. And sometimes that's putting our feelings aside to get things done. And she'll let go of you, and you realize that she planted another photo into your chest.
He'll take it.
It's
And
a picture of Dupante blasting Freddy, and Dupante doesn't look human. She managed to capture a picture of them in the briefest of moments. And as you're looking at that, she simply says, and there's more where that comes from.
Huh.
So he's a doppelganger.
Or
Scope kind of hears the mutter of, so he's a doppelganger. And, looks over. No, he's definitely human.
let's go somewhere where we're not standing in the middle of a crowd.
you know that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'll give you everything that I learned, and in exchange, you can punch me again later. Just, I don't give a shit.
Just let me get some HP back.
Actually,
It'll
no,
feel
speaking
much
of
more
which-
better when there's HP for me to lose.
Speaking of which, Freddy, you never rolled damage.
Oh, I never. Oh, that's right. Give me a second.
I'm unsure how much
Okay,
health
hold
I have
on.
left.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You don't need to sound that excited, my guy.
I mean, you
While
have
this
some armor.
happens, I'd like to have Mayday go.
All right,
over
take away
to
16.
Firebug. I'd like to have Mayday go over to Firebug and ask if he's free to talk one-on-one sometime.
Sus.
He has more he wants to say. He just can't think right now.
And if I may, I think Arturo would lead all of you over to a karaoke bar where you guys can get some private rooms that are soundproof. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Uh,
Sure.
also
Okay.
sus.
It is a good size.
Yeah.
Just a smidge from that.
Well, she knows that it's a very cheap and convenient way for you guys to get a
information,
and
or,
be like out of unable to be overheard. And she's like, okay, I paid for an hour. Hopefully we'll be able to get it done in that time, but we'll see.
Wait, this is a by the hour place? Ooh, we can't do better?
Currently no.
Oh.
Alright,
walking over, as we're walking over to the place, Neon, he doesn't know if he doesn't care if she responds or not, but he sends a message to his sister asking what she knows about Arturia.
Okay. The message also doesn't send. Like, it sends, but it doesn't get delivered.
Well, that's unsettling.
He just lets out a sigh.
Actually, if I may, I think it's like everyone gets seated down in the room, and then we cut to Neon's sister frantically looking around for her brother, being like, I got a new phone and I need to find him. I need to tell him my new number. Because I feel really bad, but like she had to ditch her phone.
It's fine. It's working into the way I kind of like where it's going, where Neon is just losing it more and more. Things just keep stacking.
He's gonna be the first cyber psycho. Oh god.
Maybe.
No, maybe isn't in the story anymore, Unit. I know you're confused.
Hey,
she's dead right now.
Sorry. Depends on if I can get that Sandy or not, because I haven't really done anything that would warrant. I haven't really been doing stuff that would warrant big humanity losses.
Yeah.
But tiny ones matter a lot.
I've been sitting at the crazy threshold, but I'm just not taking big hits.
When we actually get into the room, Scope looks at Doc and says, thank you. I know that that he probably might not understand why, but I'm just glad he isn't actually dead.
I'm honestly not even sure what's happening right now. I still need to process.
Yeah.
But okay, you're welcome.
I want to say Mayday doesn't hate Scope. He probably would have, but he saw that, Scope basically got beat up for apologizing and everything like that. So instead, he just feels really bad, even though he's the one that got shot. Like seeing a sick dog walk around. Like, damn, crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, but Scope takes a second and like, alright, so I didn't learn much from him, but I learned some things. Decently useful things, at the very least. First off, Dupante, regardless of how heavily fucking modified, is human. I can guarantee that he is human.
He may be human, but that gun that you're holding, it definitely isn't just some 3D printed gun.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. The recoil was weird, the gun feels off, I don't know, but I still have it, and I have it for the reason that I was going to give Mayday the option of shooting me, but we've cleared the air, so that's probably fine. So we can like dissect. We can dissect the gun or something. Look, I feel.
Actually, no. That's a good point. Can I possibly analyze the gun with weapon tech?
I like to imagine that Scope's like, yeah, I've got the gun right wait, hold on. And then like the camera pans over to Arturia with it like broken open on the little table there with like she's got like a little pocket knife, just like taking it apart. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I figured I'd just get ahead of you guys and start opening it.
Damn it!
Yeah, fair enough.
It is a standard 3D printed device, and it does not look like it's tampered. It does not look like it's modified. I will just straight up tell you, it looks like this gun was 3D printed, but there was only one shot that was inside. It was not a natural cartridge.
So the gun itself was real, but the bullet...
Correct.
But the bullet was fucky fucky.
The bullet was indeed fucky and wucky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Mayday, did you get a brain fucky wucky?
Oh my god.
I feel like I should explain what
He just
happened.
leaves.
Okay, so I do want to explain to you guys how I know he's human, if that's okay.
And then Neon can explain how he knows that he's not.
So, Scope, like, takes a second, looks at his arm, and just says
They.
It, push.
I feel like it is fairly applicable.
I have,
the
from the
picture.
very beginning, using gender-neutral terms for Dupont because you do not know what they are. And now you really don't know what they are.
I'm assuming a plural situation.
DuPont pulled up her sleeve.
Its
sleeve. And peeled back their sinew and skin and bone and muscle, revealing the bone underneath.
Real quick, can I hear that?
You're in the room.
I'm telling
okay.
everyone, so.
Just making sure, because as
all
a
here.
doctor, that don't sound good.
That's natural.
It's immensely fucked. What's up, Mayday?
Well, while Scope does that, Mayday's gonna hesitantly grab the makeup he has in his pocket and start rubbing it on his arm, showing that he could just make it look like blood and muscle itself, as if it's just that. Like,
Okay, in the nicest way possible. Can you not?
Look,
No,
I'm
okay,
very
so
with no cold.
Scope will look down at it and say, no, it's not literally gushing blood. I can at the very least tell the difference.
I would like to step in here, just to give an accurate retelling. If Mayday does take something and put it on their arm, that will do a build-up, which could look like, maybe stuff coming out. But it would be surface level, and then higher, it would be a mound. What Scope saw was the actual flesh getting pulled up, and there being an indent in their arm, and actually seeing the stuff inside of their body. But there was no gushing, there was no blood. They literally just pulled back their muscle and skin to show you what they've got inside their body.
Oh, they must be a fan of Lightning McQueen. Anyway,
Guys,
What?
I don't like that.
I don't get that
You're no
reference.
very simply, Sparrow.
Lift the hood.
Take off your skin.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
you feel uncomfortable in your skin? Take it off.
With all due
Take
respect,
off your skin.
whatever the hell he's shopping with, I feel like that was natural.
Okay, so I want to clarify. I know he's human. I'm very sure that he is the
Like,
most.
How sure are we that he's human?
I'm
Let's
very.
just throw that
I
out
don't
there.
believe he's human.
I believe
Yeah,
that
Scope.
thing is a human.
Scope.
And what's up?
Pretty sure that there's a alien hitchhiker situation.
Oh, like the anime parasite.
Well, for the fact of there was no skull.
There was no what? It just looks you dead in the eyes like,
I just play back what I saw when I did the palm on the hollow palm projector.
You can do that.
Hope just fucking stares at it. Looks at him. Looks back at the recording. Looks back at Neon. One more time back to the recording. What?
Neon,
Am
do you
I
also
the
want to?
one that's incredibly confused?
Neon, do you want to put down the picture that Arturia gave you?
Yeah.
It looks like there's a sunburst that comes from the wrist of Dupont, and that's what hits Freddy. And it's just like this moment where it's just a bunch of blur. Like, camera's not great. It can't pick up a lot of details, but it was at this specific moment of just like this velocity of something coming out of Dupont's wrist, hitting Freddy so hard that Freddy just becomes a smear frame.
Like I said before, I don't think this motherfucker's human.
Does anybody know what's going on? Like, actually?
Well, remember when Mayday got
Arturia raises a finger.
Okay, besides you, Lil Miss Show Off.
She kind of wobbles her hand like, sorta.
Remember when Mayday got his skull pierced by rebar and some of the makeup got in there? It did weird stuff, and the makeup came from aliens.
Maybe.
Oh.
What was that?
The genuine reaction that Scope would have in character.
I'll just love it.
Quite literally an oh no. Well, oh god, I'm Hawk, dude. Hawk.
I do fuck dudes, yes.
Shut up, Doc.
Shut up, Doc.
Doc,
Okay,
I get it.
Doc,
there's a time and a place.
Humor is my coping mechanism. We've covered this.
I know. Okay, look. If I do this job if I can get my mission done, potentially with some of you guys' help, if you're even willing to, I can maybe get some more information on the aliens, enough to know what the fuck is up with Dupont.
Okay.
I
mean...
Yes.
Also...
If I remember correctly, when I said that I wanted to figure out how to kill Dupont, didn't they say that they were trying to do that too?
Yes.
I'll tell them. By the way, Dupont also wants to die and is trying to figure out how. I think that has something to potentially do with my theory of a hitchhiker.
I mean, I'm a doctor.
Great, cool, awesome.
If Dupont is okay,
I don't think doctoring is going to help. I indented their skull. Well, there was no skull.
I grasp that. My thing is, being a doctor, I'm fairly well versed in biology, and while fixing things is my main priority, I also grasp a certain understanding of how to break things. So,
I'm just gonna say,
if he's okay with like the physical, the might help.
I'm just
This
gonna
is
slip in.
stupid.
I think
Like,
we
that's
need to
never
take-
gonna work.
You're stupid. Shut your mouth.
Both of you, shut it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to think extremely outside of the box because I'm pretty sure.
Honey,
if
I'm
DuPont
pretty
really
sure
want-
we've been
I'm
out of the
pretty
box
sure-
for a while.
Doc, shut it. I'm pretty sure if DuPont really wanted to die, they would have looked into every normal means of it already.
Not to mention the Vaki.
Yeah, if a Vaki
Yeah,
couldn't
that
kill
was
DuPont,
weird.
I'm pretty sure DuPont would have let the Vaki at least try, if they had already let one try before.
If it probably tried once before, but with another one.
Also, real
I mean,
quick,
through normal means, our weapons, our tech, everything's pretty much useless against this fucker.
who created the
That's
Vaki again?
Dharma Technology.
That was Dharma?
Yep. That was
Okay.
like their big claim to fame. They've kind of just been riding on the
That's
laurels
what I
from
thought.
that ever since.
That's what I thought. I'm trying to figure it out, man. Okay.
I also wanna take out the possibility of probably using Tenma, Nadia. I doubt that'll work.
Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. I have an idea. It may be absolutely horrible, but I do have an idea. Remember, like, the second session where we
You guys
encountered...
only gone to therapy once.
Sorry. Out of character sessions.
I know, I'm just fucking with
Yeah.
you.
Where we encountered a rogue AI that was very angry that wanted to rip everything apart. And we have it trapped on an external hard drive.
Yeah, and remember where we had it?
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Remember
But-
who currently has possession of that location?
Oh, yeah, no, I remember. I'm saying... If
Do you
we
also
suggested-
remember the video of a panoptic agent finding that hard drive and then getting possessed by it?
No. That was a video?
Yes.
Well... I did not remember that video.
I like how you
I
remember that
remember.
It was there from
I don't
session
think we
2
shared
specifically.
it. I don't think we shared it with you.
Ah, well, that would do it. Aw. Never mind.
By the way,
My thought that was that
useless.
maybe that thing could kill Dupont, but yeah.
I doubt it.
We don't know.
Okay, did you puncture when you hit, or did it just... Was it grazing? God, this is...
I saw him play the video back again.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm sorry, I just... This is just weird.
Yeah. Yep.
You
Barrow,
think?
Yeah?
you said that I like distorted his face, but did I ever like feel like any like muscle tissue, bone, like what?
I mean, you were just starting to press into their cheek, and it was, there was the feeling of their skin, but you didn't really get a chance to push in that much.
she goes along with the job. What if maybe? No, sure.
Anyway, I think that there's someone else we're gonna have to talk to in regards.
Have an idea of who we can talk to, but
Metaphorically.
What do you mean metaphorically?
I didn't even hear what you
said
said.
shoot.
Oh.
I didn't hear you either. You just started screaming metaphorically.
I knew you said
Okay,
something.
well, you
and then
said
I
you
heard-
had an idea, and I said shoot, and then I was like, metaphorically.
Fair.
Oh,
yeah,
my bad. Where's my pin again for this grenade?
No.
Anyway.
They said shoot. Why did you pull a grenade?
Same thing.
It's really not, but okay.
He was just taking a shot in the dark.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway,
just don't lose your head.
I'm gonna be flat out about this. This is going to be annoying to find this person because we're going to have to piss some people off. Specifically, we're going to have to get the hospital back so we can talk to Igor.
Yes.
What?
Eh?
Someone said my name.
Igor materializes
Igor
out
here?
of nowhere.
No,
It's
someone said my name.
No, I said Igor. I said we're going to have to piss some people off, because we're going to have to get the hospital back. So we can talk
guys,
to
about the
Igor.
hospital.
About my hospital?
Oh yeah, the hospital's
I'm gonna
dead.
need some help.
God damn it.
Well,
No,
He got
no,
bulldozed.
the hospital isn't dead, guys.
They got bulldozed.
Because Igor's there and he's an undying creature. We know this.
Oh, that's true.
I thought Igor was
Hey,
back
dog.
to Dr. Isha's.
No?
You still have the layout of your hospital. I'm kind of gonna need it soon.
What do you mean, do I still have the layout of my hospital?
I apologize. I was
go
gone for a
do a
minute.
pickup.
What happened?
Nothing.
We're still
I'm
talking.
trying to,
Yeah, we're trying to process everything that has happened.
Yapping.
yeah,
Look,
but
they got shot.
we're having a
He
yap
thought he had
sesh.
enough luck. That's it.
Well, the game was rigged from the start, apparently.
Yeah, no shit. no wonder.
Apparently!
Yeah, Russian roulette with one bullet.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I
Go to
will
1911.
tell everyone, I'm 100% sure that bullet is the same as the makeup. That it's similar to the doppelgangers, at least.
You think they're replicating your brain right now? Because you have that thing in your brain.
I don't think that's what it is.
I'd already be giving you a massage.
It feels somewhat attached to Dupont, kind of.
Look, either way.
What if it's,
That
like
person-
the passenger that was suggested?
Yeah, were you here when I said that theory, Mayday? About
No.
No.
a hitchhiker, essentially, an alien hitchhiker?
I was not.
Because I was relating it to how when you had rebar through your head, that you got makeup in there, and it was doing weird stuff. And so I was relating it to that, because when I tried to hit Dupont in the face, there was no skull. And it just made me think of how the makeup does weird stuff.
I genuinely don't think Dupont is human currently. Not that it makes a big difference with how strong he is. Human or not, he's still powerful. And I don't think we need to worry too much about, what he is. I think we need to worry about what we should do about it.
Well, we need to know what Dupont is to know how to deal with it. Dupont has apparently been trying to off himself for a while now.
Really?
I think we need to talk to Doc's Dharma friend.
Why does he just throw himself in the water then? If he wants to die so bad.
He's probably
I
done
feel like
that
he's
already.
probably tried, yeah.
Maybe that's why he's a little fucked up in the head.
The aliens are from here. I'm pretty sure the water likely doesn't do as much to them.
You know?
In that case, we would
Arturia
technically be the
slowly
aliens.
slides a picture across the table.
What's
this?
time?
She has taken a picture of a very vivid kind of image of the landscape near the water's edge, and just kind of on some like rubble nearby there is a sparkling white suit and hat.
So you peeped.
I'm guessing you didn't see them. I had to get out of there, but I was hoping you would be able to find something.
Yeah. There's something fine dust over there by the dock.
I turn to Freddy and go, I think we should talk to Whisper.
You think?
I think she could help. I mean, I doubt she'll want to at first, but I think it won't hurt to try and talk to her, knowing what she is and all.
Who's Whisper again?
So sus.
Our therapist.
Therapist already got it.
I'm sorry, what's up?
I don't even know anymore.
Nobody even got my joke, never mind.
No, I do. I just don't want to laugh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure.
When you pull the trigger on someone at the party, and then try to tell jokes, it makes me want to punch you even more.
Fair. I was telling that out of character, not in character. I would like to state that. I was stating that, you know.
Roger.
Yeah.
Roger.
Roger Dodger.
Anyway, Arturia, why here? Why now? What's happening?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Look, I followed your little clues, got everybody roped into it, and then we got attacked by some creature in a weird suit.
Weird suit? What are you talking about?
I try to scrub back through the footage and pull up an image of it.
No. It was definitely Dupont. I wanted to check the photo to make sure it was him, but everything got paid for, and that's something he'd do.
Am I able to find in my footage the creature? Guppy?
Yeah. You can do that.
Yeah, I'll pull it up
Arturia
on
doesn't know anything about that.
Came out the water near where I found your notebook and knocked us all out.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't really have anything on hand that I could use it as a distraction, so I just threw it into the water. Thanks for getting it back. You did a great job of...
Distraction for what?
Well, I, like usual, was doing a bit of voyeurism.
Huh?
Taking pictures of people without them knowing.
Thanks, you got a great shot on my good side.
You have a good side?
Shut up, Mayday.
Future reference, if you do.
Mayday, I love you. Shut up.
No one else was gonna make the joke. I had to. I got shot. I get to make the joke.
I did not mean to laugh that hard.
You're fine, Doc. That was good, honestly.
I'm the birthday boy. I got shot, so I get to make jokes.
I get to make the jokes. I almost died. I get to make the jokes here. Look at my little birthday crown. It's just the stains of blood on my head.
Okay.
So, wait, Mayday, out of character, you mentioned that you should talk to Whisper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I text Whisper, Sparrow?
I don't think we have
You don't have her private number. You can text
Right.
the business.
Yeah, I'll text the business instead.
Oh my god.
I don't think we should text the Yeah, and unless you're just doing that like without telling me, I don't think you should text the business.
I'll do it without you.
I mean, I did also say that we should probably talk to Doc's Dharma friend.
Hey, they're also
Dr.
my
Isha?
Dharma friend too.
Yeah, I was referring to Isha, but not saying their name on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm asking.
Yeah, that's who Neon is referencing.
Can I roll something? I'd like to
Yes.
Can you?
I
a
mean,
conceal reveal.
you guys also know that Dr. Isha is the friend at Dharma Technology and the one that owns Latland Therapy. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you guys think that I'm suggesting this? Also, the person who's housing a lot of aliens, investigating this stuff.
Oh, good god.
I'd like to roll conceal reveal on
Okay.
Arturia
Good, yeah.
to see if it's actually maybe human perception work instead. To see if this is actually Arturia.
you want to do like
Is it only
human
on that
perception?
thing?
Yeah, human perception. I was gonna do conceal reveal, but I think human perception would work better.
Actually, I would love to ask Octeria a specific question regarding something,
Okay.
but I'll wait for
why
Mayday.
are you so sus?
Oh, it exploded.
That's
I
my
got it.
secret. I'm always sus.
I'm just gonna physically mute Doc myself.
Okay.
What?
I got a 28.
With a 28 human perception, you can tell that Arturia has gone through something, but knows that you guys are currently going through something, so they're kind of trying to be quiet. So they're not really their usual self. They're not like, you know, they're not rushing to be like, this is the thing that I found out, or, you know, talking about like, oh, here's the secret that I got, not, or like, you know, they're not in conspiracy theory mode. They're just kind of like quiet and patiently. It's almost like Arturia experienced something that made her almost mature a little, maybe. But she's
Yeah,
just kind
that's-
of maybe still a little shell shocked and is just kind of patiently waiting her turn to kind of explain things.
Yeah, that's the main reason I wanted to roll it, because it felt like she was acting weird since she's come by. Like, she was completely, at least to me personally, that's what I thought.
What? You got something to share with the class?
Oh, no, I'm not telling anyone. I'm just gonna, like, wait, like, oh, crazy.
No, I'm just poking fun over here. Don't worry about me.
Okay, who's doing what?
I don't know.
Oh, Freddy, you wanted to do something, right?
Death wish.
What?
You already have a death wish.
Code name Death Wish. Why?
Oh yeah, we're the ones who broke
Oh.
into your apartment.
Wait, what? Why?
Because you disappeared with the only trace saying not to look for you. We had just had that situation happen. with both
So we
Simon
looked for
and
you.
Kent. Both Simon and Kent sent us messages saying not to look for them.
Did you look for them?
They're not my friends.
Well,
All right.
That's fair.
All are still missing. Possibility Simon's dead, but he can't confirm. He can still be alive.
Go to room service.
No.
Either way,
There's so many
I
better
followed-
names that you can come up with, but Death Wish.
I followed the trail. We ended up at the docks. Got attacked by that creature. When we woke up, we followed its trail to another Chimera lab, like where we found Zodar. We found a lot of stuff, which led to the hospital getting taken over by Panoptic and Nightshade trying to kill all of us.
Yeah, it's
Not trying.
My name
Been a
was
So some of you
lot.
did die.
Well, we did die for a bit.
It's been a lot.
You can see.
Oh,
you
right,
can
yeah.
Just,
I can connect with aliens.
Scope just points at Doc. You can look at him for exactly how well that went.
Okay, you know.
You are a
saying
talking
because you're
head
just
in
a
the most
head.
literal way.
You're not who you used to be.
Otera's like, yeah, I can see that.
She wanted to ask, but she didn't want to be rude.
So, Doc
feel
got
like-
some work done.
Yeah.
Man, you're looking slimmer than ever today.
Either way, we got a lot of people to look for now.
Yeah.
And I'll do
really
my
know what
best
happened
to
to everyone.
atone by looking.
Yeah,
Thank
drive. Pretty sure Igor's still at the hospital.
Should
I'm
be.
guessing the
Fingers
person who
crossed.
was Two's boss,
Hey,
who was injured pretty badly, is still there. All the Randys, but that's more Doc's if he cares. Certainly he's working somewhere else.
I mean, I care.
And then we have no
You think-
idea about Ruby. Or at
Just
least
can't
I don't.
really do anything about it.
you think who took it over the hospital? Who was it? Panoptic?
Panoptic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you think they allow hospital visits
unfortunately.
still, or no?
Huh?
Hospital visits, do you think they'll still allow it, or no?
Well, it's considered a
probably.
crime scene right now.
From us, definitely.
Alrighty, well then I gotta break in. I try to do this very civil. I wanted to ask you guys. Oh, well, it's getting difficult each 5 minutes.
Look, unit, we're gonna break in together sometime soon, okay?
You can count me out.
If you want to ask for help, you gotta do it.
I'm
okay,
in.
so it'll
I've been
be
asking for help for the past, I don't know. But I didn't want to interrupt.
I love
you guys were
breaking
still
into
thinking about the
places I'm not
situation.
supposed to be in.
Yeah, ask for help by
Okay,
not
you
telling
know-
us you want to get into the hospital. You didn't say
Also,
that.
I'm 1,000% in. Let's do some breaking in.
For me,
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
care.
actually.
I'm
Is
not
it-
getting in more trouble with Panoptic.
Hold
Fuck
on.
that.
Is it actually breaking in if I own it technically and it's just condemned?
Confiscated it from you technically. So yes, it would be breaking in. You're not allowed there.
Mm,
It's like sneaking into the principal's office and getting back the things you got taken away.
Okay. But also, who's the principal in this?
Panoptic.
Panoptic.
Sparrow.
Or me?
Yeah.
Sparrow.
No,
Okay,
I'm joking.
well-
He's the superintendent.
Because I need to get somebody out of there before,
He's seen
well,
more.
they die.
Yeah.
He's Superintendent Chalmers.
Look, if you can find out if Ruby's still there, I'm willing to help. But if Ruby's not there, I have no intention of going there.
That's fair, yeah.
I want to break into there anyways. I want to see if I could take Doc's body.
Scope raises a
Okay,
hand.
that's creepy.
Scope,
Well, I want your
Scope raise-
cybernetics.
Y'all, real quick.
No,
Scope
that's
raises a
fair.
hand and looks over at everyone. I might be able to confirm if Ruby's there.
Huh?
I might be able to confirm if Ruby is there.
How?
Well, it's a very simple tactic called, I believe I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys, at least in character.
It's a very powerful ability called asking.
I got a job from Camerata a while ago to find some of the rogue AIs. Ruby isn't one of the ones that are on my shit list, so there's nothing to worry about in that regard, but I need to find a couple of them, and considering the last known place of one was the hospital, I might be able to get in and take a look around.
So you can get a paper slip saying you're allowed to go and grab it. I see.
In effect, yes.
You think you can do that soon?
Yeah, I'll get it done just as soon as I am no longer in mortal danger of dying to a pat on the back from Candle.
Actually,
That you will never be there.
Yeah, I know.
We are all in danger of dying from a pat on the back from Candle.
I think I got something for you then.
Give me 5 minutes, and then I pull out. Well, I guess it'd just be my internal agent. And I try calling a Platt.
Who?
Oh, what?
You're gonna call Platt.
Oh,
What do you want to call them about?
I want to see if they might have a way we could legally enter the building. Since their whole thing is doing stuff, getting their hands dirty and all that.
I
Roll
don't
something
think
to see if
necessary.
they even pick up first and foremost.
No, dude. If you guys sign contracts with me, I can get all of us in without any problems. Okay.
In the nicest way possible. Signing a contract with you isn't my highest priority at the moment.
Yeah, I fucking get it, dog. Do you not? Do you want to get your hospital back or not?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this: you don't think that Platt will be of any direct assistance with this because they work in a security detail that would not be relevant to Dr. D's hospital, Live Inc.
Fair.
Oh yeah, Scope. If you are that worried about your well-being, you have this. Pulls out a stim. It's a video that I got from Ken.
Nah, I think I'm worried about my health, yes, but I'd also like to continue wallowing in this pain for a while, if that's okay.
I think I still want to call Platt, even though she wouldn't be a direct help or anything. You know, still not her thing, but it might just help anyways. Since I believe I made her not a fan, but you know, think of me favorably, would it be possible for me to roll Charismatic Impact?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think how to get in this hospital
I'm using
as fast as I
inspiration
can.
because I rolled low.
So what happens is that you ring, and then it rings again, then it rings another time, and then you re-roll.
I re-roll. I got a 29.
Yeah, they pick up.
Hey,
say,
Blair, how you doing? What you doing?
Oh, hello again, Mayday. What can I do you for? Didn't think you need me this soon, but I guess that's how business goes, isn't it?
Oh, well, I just got done getting shot in the head. But how's your day been going so far?
Yeah.
Casually dumb on people. Go ahead.
Give me just a moment.
Just hold on. What?
Sorry, what did you say? I actually missed what you heard because I was rolling for something else.
Oh, what I said?
Yes.
Oh, I just said, oh, how's your day going? I just got done getting shot in the head. You know, it's a pretty busy day, but you know, how have you been?
Yeah, I've got a pretty spitting headache myself.
Oh, mine was definitely mind-blowing. But,
Okay.
Have you ever had kids? They'll make you go crazy.
I'm sure I
Yeah,
probably
I
have one out
understand.
there.
Personally, I'm not into
Kids
cannibalism.
are a lot.
Hey, yo.
No.
I mean, we theoretically have a kid.
Theoretically.
I didn't know you were a mother.
I have Schrodinger's kid.
You don't know whether they're alive or dead inside this box.
Oh, yeah, you're still looking for that kid. though.
You can hear her exasperated sigh, and then like the muffled voice as they have like their hand on their face as they say, "Yeah, my daughter's gone missing once again. Gone gallivanting, investigating something. Probably gotten into more trouble. Probably just don't have to bail them out this time." And it's at this point that you notice that Arturo was leaning in to listen, because she pulls back and like leans away after hearing that. And she's just kind of looking away.
She is so nosy, and I used to hate it, but now I kind of like it.
Interesting.
You mind describing your kid to us?
Like,
So I assume that your kid's a bit of a truth seeker, huh? And then just like, how did you know? And it's like, a hunch.
You can see that Arturia's lips are so tight, and she's just staring wide at you, slowly shaking her head. Just like,
What are her
don't
hobbies,
even.
I look at Mayday, just like nodding, yes, do it.
She scribbles into her notebook and holds it up in your face, and she said, "Don't tell her I'm here."
Tell her.
Mayday.
Mom.
Thinks for a second. And it just goes, I'm sure your daughter's safe and not doing anything wrong or illegal currently. that you have to
Arturia's
worry
like
about.
slowly raising the notebook like she wants to hit you with it.
Can I take the phone?
This is it's in my internal agent.
I forgot you don't have a phone.
Everything's digital.
Yeah.
Dude, don't know
And
that sometimes.
I'm
has a
not
phone.
starting a group call.
Oh God.
Oh yes, add me to it. I'm just kidding.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, sort of group
Freddy,
call
do you
and
want to
cancel
hack into the call?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh God damn it.
God.
We really should have expected this.
Yeah.
God, here I am trying to keep the secret, and everybody's like, no. That's not what I'm doing
Oh,
today.
sure you are. Being like, oh, that's very interesting.
I just look directly at fucking
She's
Arturia
somewhere
and shit.
completely safe. Like, yeah,
Look,
like,
I'm just imagining, like, oh, I'm sure Arturia is very safe. I mean, God, I'm sure your daughter's very safe. I'm sure she's
Wait,
doing
how did you know her name?
Oh, it's such a
No.
common name nowadays. You know.
Wait, Mayday didn't
so-
say the name.
No, I'm saying
just
it as
said
a
daughter.
joke.
What?
I'm saying it as a
Wouldn't
joke,
it be
like,
crazy if she's like, my daughter's not named Arturia? What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
What do you mean?
Who's Arturia?
My daughter
Well, no,
is
Arturia could be
5.
the code name.
Right. Then yeah.
my daughter's 13 years old and runs a law firm. What are you?
Sparrow, do you want me to roll interface or?
Is another member of.
Are you hacking in?
Yeah.
Then yeah, roll interface.
Hold on, give me in on this. I got time for dick.
No.
I want to be part of this call.
I got a 19. I'll throw in. Yeah, I'll keep it 19.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
there
you
anything I
you're
can do
able
to
to
defend
get into base. You're able to hear what Mayday hears. Whether or not you want to speak, I will leave up to you.
What do you tell us?
Look, I'm just still going. I'm sure your daughter's a lovely woman, and I'm sure she isn't doing
Who,
anything
Arturia?
wrong or illegal.
Okay.
All right.
Bro just
I-
out and says it.
I step outside for a moment and I close the door. Sorry.
He's hacked in.
I'm hacked in. You can't.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
shit.
No, he's hacked in, but he can't just like start speaking. Like, if I walk out the room with him, no,
I
he
Connected
can,
his phone to
he
the
can
call.
hear, but he can't speak.
I can speak.
If I'm in the room, you can.
can.
Can you connect?
Anywho, what did you call me for?
Sorry, I wanted to know if you could help me out with this problem I'm having.
Uh-oh.
That is my job purview.
Yeah, I hate to pile on work, but this is kind of important. I wanted to know if it's possible for you to find a way for me and my friends to get into my doctor's old hospital that kind of got taken by Panoptic while they check to see if we've done anything illegal, like, I don't know, smuggling aliens or something.
Mayday.
You hear nothing for a moment as the camera cuts to her slowly doing like the Stewie head turn.
Oh, by the way, I need to show you my son. Maybe we could set them up together and have like a little play date.
Oh my god.
She's seen your son.
No.
No, she
No.
actually hasn't. I haven't showed her Bo yet.
Bo.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry, Bo hasn't been here for the past 2 sessions.
Actually, I wonder if I could keep the number.
Give it to me.
No.
I feel like keeping her number would be
It's
kind of
work.
weird.
You're kind of weird.
I'm talking to my lawyer right now. What do you want from me?
You're
I mean, I'm
still
not
weird.
Yeah, I could.
Alright,
I could
come
use a
on.
lawyer.
I will need a lawyer after this.
She tried defending you, and then when she realized how bad it was, she left.
Oh, it's that chick. That's right.
You're stupid.
That chick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You hear her, folks. He doesn't
You
remember
definitely
names. Just
shouldn't
know the
have
last
her. You shouldn't have her number, God.
God should not have her number.
No, but
Are you talking about that little place called Live Inc. down in Vallis?
Oh, you've heard of it.
So you've heard of it?
Oh yes, I've heard plenty about it.
Okay.
Hopefully only good things.
I heard that it was such a tremendous situation that Panoptic has actually had to and been able to claim custody of the entire building for such a security threat.
Okay.
We have not seen this level of alien activity in years, at least not officially. But if you're wrapped up in that, all I can say is good luck. Hopefully you've got some friends on the inside, and I won't be one of them, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine. I understand. I thought it was a long shot you could help.
But perhaps it's a misunderstanding. And your friends that you're asking help of, I'm sure this isn't in any way tied with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to associate with you at all. But if your friends had this issue, they might be able to claim victims of circumstance. How best to go about that, I will not be even remotely implying my involvement with. I'm sorry.
I mean, of course, even though this is all just hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
You hypothetically helped me out a lot already, just by saying what you could.
I hypothetically help a lot of people. And she hangs up.
God, I was gonna ask her how much I owe, but she just hung up instead.
You owe her by never speaking to her again.
Oh, well that sucks. I'm still gonna talk to her again.
Okay.
You're like shit of a human being.
I don't. You steal and pillage and murder all the time. If anything, I am a.
At least I got manners.
No, you do not. That is
do
not.
not.
True.
You
That is
do
not.
not have manners.
I'm sorry, just you say that and then like there's immediately a like a scene transition to when you shot someone in the face because someone told you to
Yeah. Well, at least I didn't shoot my friend in the head, you know?
You murdered the girl he was doing it with in front of him.
When was the last time you called her? When was the last time you talked to her? When was the last time you checked up on her?
It's been like 2
I
days.
recall.
It's been like 2 days. Like
Yeah,
3
yeah,
days.
yeah. You suck.
Actually, no, it hasn't even been that long. She drove me to my doctor's appointment. I mean, my therapist.
I drove you.
Oh, right. I forgot you said you drove me instead. Because I was going to take her. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Oh, I got her number saved.
That won't end well.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Why can't you conjure up those contracts to the hospital?
I'll see what I can do, but let's, you know, give me a bit of time.
That's the only problem.
I'm sure everyone already heard what I talked about with Platt, so I don't have to explain it to them.
Or you say
When I say give me some time, I mean give me 6 hours and a bagel.
Okay.
What kind of bagel?
I'm gonna give you half.
Actually, you can dip through your bagel in it.
Do you need some cream cheese? Like, what? Do you need
No,
something on
just like an everything bagel. Should do it.
Everything.
Just the bagel itself, or do you want like some food, like
Yeah, no,
salmon?
just the bagel. I don't really like. Just give me 6 hours. Yeah.
How much are bagels nowadays? What, 10 favor?
No, I don't think they're that expensive. I mean, like, I'm talking the synthesized shit. I'm not talking, like, the fancy stuff. Like,
Synth bagels, yeah.
when I just shot Mayday earlier, let's not pretend that I'm worth that much.
Yeah, you are garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you feel like you're...
You are
yeah, you feel like a bad human being. We all are.
Oh,
Yeah,
just to make it worse, just to make it worse, I'm sure Mayday would. Oh, hey, Scope is smiling and then just gets shot.
No, he just imitates the finger to his head. Boom. Every time he sees him.
He tells other people it's an inside joke.
Yeah, inside his
But
fucking
yeah.
skull. Anyway.
I'm just trying to get this done with.
Well, if no one has anything else, I think I'd still like to enjoy the rest of the party.
I think I've had
Oh my
enough
God,
of the party.
I
I'm
forgot we were
gonna
at a party.
get on getting us
Holy-
into the hospital.
Please.
Yeah, I think I had enough to party. I'm gonna head back to Dr. Isha's hospital.
So did you have
Alright,
anything for us,
Lamos.
Arturia?
Oh my God, I forgot.
Doc, you still partying?
The
Question?
dungeon master looks on with puppy dog eyes. Wait, please, no. I still have so much more
I'm
left.
sitting here waiting, asking, like, I'm asking Arturia, you got anything for us?
She's got a few things, but nothing that's super relevant.
I do turn to Arturia and say, so, what's happened with you? You seem like
Okay.
something is on your chest. like you seem like you got something on your chest.
It's like you look like you got something on your chest, and it's like, yeah, they're called titties.
You're
I've
less
got
of a
two of
little
them.
bitch now.
Okay.
The second that you come back into the room, she's like standing there. She's like hissing at you, like, "How do you know my mother?"
Yeah, to the room way closer.
Actually,
her?
me and your mother are good friends. We go golfing on
Oh my
Sundays.
God!
You don't have
Her
I
face
do
is
work.
red.
They don't lie.
Just look her dead in the eyes. You were gone.
You were gone. She needed someone's shoulder to cry on. I'm sorry, I was there.
Oh my god.
You are horrible.
Arturo, we met her at the therapy office.
You guys went to therapy?
Yeah,
Freaking pussies? No, she doesn't say that.
Okay, so your mother is also a pussy then. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, she is.
Arturia, I know I shot someone today, but you shouldn't diss therapy like that.
I just immediately text Plat you up. Question.
Oh my god.
Also, if you guys recall, Arturia says that her mother went missing.
Oh,
yeah, she was just lying to us.
I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to
I
check
do
that
remember
out.
that. I just don't know if Neon. He's still waiting for her to say why, and if she's not saying it, he's not going to.
Wait, what did you ask her?
Well, no, he's not going to bring it up. He just.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why?
Why she just disappeared? But he's not bringing it up. He just wants to see if.
Okay, yeah, she wants to get into that, but it seems like y'all have a lot more going on.
Mayday will just straight up ask
if you had anything to tell, like that she wanted to tell them.
Yeah, Mayday will straight up ask, since he does think that she's acting really weirdly. Like, she isn't doing the normal stuff she usually.
Does anyone... So no, we're just gonna gloss over the fact that you guys found her mom, and we're just gonna start questioning about where she went and what she was doing.
That's her mom. That's just her mom. She lied to us that her mom was dead because she didn't want us to know about her mom. Which
She said her mom
was dead. She went missing. That's the difference.
Missing, dead, same thing.
Yeah,
really.
she is livid by the fact that you know her mom. She's like, I haven't heard that voice in 20 years.
Yeah, we just met her.
Really?
We just met her at one of our therapy sessions. That's all.
She sounded like.
How are you so nonchalant about this?
How the fuck would we have known that was your mom in the first place?
Yeah,
it's not like anybody.
I'm telling you now. The fact that she said that she was keeping an eye on me. You can see that she's like close to tears.
Well, look, parents are assholes, and they do what they think is best. And sometimes it just makes it.
You don't talk much.
Look,
Now
you
know
weren't.
how it feels.
You
weren't
weren't.
gone. And your mom was alone.
Okay.
If you want, we could probably get two together. You can talk it out, but that's up to you.
Maybe we could arrange a therapy session for you two.
Family therapy.
Alright, y'all know. I'll try talking.
I feel like there's a lot of mommy issues that need to be worked.
Oh my god, you have no idea.
Need to work out your mommy issues? Come to Candle's gym. He'll work you out. We don't know what'll happen to those mommy issues, but we will work you out.
In what way?
Like exercise?
Okay, I'm just trying
it's
to.
Candle's gym. What did you think?
I don't know, drink a bunch of alcohol and then you forget about your issues or something?
No.
Oh wait, I forgot I had Doc muted. Give me a second.
Oh goodness.
Oh my.
But yeah.
God, give me a second.
Damn, got fucking
I was wondering why it was so fucking quiet.
Moment or something, I don't know.
That just reminds me. This girl goes to... Okay, so this lady goes to a Christmas tree farm, and she goes out and she gets her saw and she cuts it, and the guy's like, oh, that's a really nice tree, and she's like, yeah, I picked it out, cut it myself, and he's like, you gonna put that up yourself? And she's like, what? No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put it up in my living room.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean,
so dumb,
weirdo?
I still love it anyway.
That is dumb. I love that.
Yeah.
It was a good
Yeah,
point.
That makes
I've
me
heard
think of
that.
that makes me think of Replica William.
Who?
From Code Lyoko.
Nope. No idea.
Don't know.
Who are you?
Yeah, I have no clue. Also, hi, dog. Nice to have you. Your volume back
Everything
up.
at face value.
And also, fuck off.
Goodness gracious.
I legit, I was like
who's
legit
off?
wondering why it was so quiet. Like, wow, Doc's been so quiet.
Yeah, well. Still fuck
Yeah,
off.
you're a terrible person.
Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Sparrow, I would like to text Platt and ask her if whenever she's
You up?
free we could talk over like coffee or something.
You get an
Not
automated
about-
response that says, basically, go through the normal channels, make an appointment.
Oh, God.
All right, then I'll start making an appointment.
Alright.
All right.
I'm
Wait,
making
I
a
think- wait.
disappointment.
Do I have that? No, I don't have
It
that number. so I can't
costs
even get
30
one.
favor to make an appointment with her.
I turn to
Oh.
Arturia slowly.
How much do you want to meet?
Oh my
much are
goodness
you?
gracious. How much is it worth to you?
No, he turns and goes, "Is she worth 30 favor? Is
Oh
she
my
really?"
god.
It's been 20 years.
Oh.
You probably don't even remember. Like, nobody will care.
Like, do you really?
Arturia slaps
That-
you with a
that-
wad of cash so hard your face burns.
Damn.
Oh god! All right. I start setting up, setting it up. I just wanted to know how much. Pay for it, Jesus.
I'm going with Mayday.
You set up your own appointment. I'm not paying 30 favor for you. You got me fucked up.
Oh yeah, and after I over here was pretty much convinced you were dead and tried to avenge you. Wow.
Okay. Cry about it.
And
you
it's
problem.
30 favor.
Yeah, cry about it, bitch.
When have I made you pay for anything ever?
Let's see. Multiple
Yeah.
times actually. Remember those hot dogs I got you?
Wow.
Do you know how expensive therapy is that I'm paying for you?
That's
Hey,
the way.
hey, I got you on the last one. It's time for you to get me on this one. Anywho, now Arturia is struggling to calm down, but will very briefly kind of start to explain what she was doing, where she was going. She basically goes into that she's still trying to figure out who Ghost is and where they are and how to contact them and figure out who they are.
Oh,
But
we
they
know them.
realize that the best way to find someone that is good at making people disappear is to disappear herself. So that's why she went into hiding.
So she's
I heard
dumb.
of war, that's or something. Jesus.
Oh,
Well, that's the
Wait.
point, is that people disappeared without warning. And she's like, well, this didn't seem like there was a whole lot going on. You guys were doing something else. So she just was gonna...
Well, it would have been better if she didn't leave the "Don't find me, don't look for me" text.
Well, that's why she didn't want you to look for it. She actually says it like, I told you guys not to look for me.
That sounded like a suicide note.
Do you honestly think I'm stupid enough to kill myself?
yes.
Yes.
It's possible.
Yes.
Wow, you guys suck.
Shut up. You almost kill yourself every other day, or at least every 5 minutes.
Look, she doesn't have a lot to live for. Let's be honest.
I'm a whole
just
different
going
story.
along the line of
She's still sane.
my
Look,
personal
everybody
logic is
get it.
simply in the fact that she does actively put herself into extremely dangerous situations on the fucking regular, so Yeah.
I mean,
Look, Arteria,
Yeah.
remember how, even though I told you to wait for everybody, you still went to go look at the other warehouse before we got there?
Which warehouse is this?
The one that she wanted us to investigate, the one where we met Zodar. I had told her to wait, but she still went early, and got too close, and that's how her friends disappeared.
oof.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Yes.
There is only one warehouse that you guys have investigated. It was the one that was believed to be haunted, but it was being controlled by Zodar. You guys met up and went in together, and then that's where Yoon showed up, and then basically took Zodar.
She went early, and she got too close, and that's when her friends disappeared.
She went early, and her friends disappeared.
The things following her, because she was upset that they were gone. I remember that part.
Yeah.
I think
Were
this
you
was
around
after that.
Mm-mm.
But she basically explained that one day they just left, and she doesn't know why she left, but she left while she was at home, and then she came to meet up with you guys, and so that's why she was upset that day.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Were you around during that session?
Yes.
I
You're over
remember
there crying like
happening.
a bitch on the floor.
I remember
I can't
happening it
scream.
really early. Oh, right. Sorry, there was a second thing that similar haunted. I got mixed up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Anywho, the point still stands. I understand what you're trying to go for.
continues, bro.
You're upset at her for a bunch of different reasons. I forget what the original point was, though.
At this point, it's just irrational, mostly combination of everything that's been happening for Neon at this point.
Okay.
And
fair.
the fact that she just randomly shows up,
Okay.
taking pictures. And...
I mean, you guys also have not talked about that you have met Ghost and possibly know a way to get her in contact with Ghost. But also, there's
Well,
no
to be
reason for
honest-
her to get in contact with Ghost anymore because you found
Yeah.
her mother. So she doesn't have to find out, someone that makes people disappear because her mom disappeared. And that was the whole point behind that. So she's like, my entire life's work is just a waste because you just happen to meet her on the street.
Hey, I disagree. She was also looking for her father, and we have no idea what's going on there.
But her mother most likely has at least some lead to it.
True.
That'll help. And I would like to tell Arturia I met her through therapy, so she knows at least she's going through therapy.
I already told her that.
Did you? I don't remember hearing you say
Yes, I already said that.
Yeah, you
but,
really
like,
need to
30
work on your
seconds ago.
listening and therapy.
Yeah.
that. My
The
fault.
majority of us
There-
do.
My fault. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I've been in and out.
Oh, he's knocking
Oh.
out. He's blacking out.
He's like a
in and
burger.
out. I love the burger.
Sorry, that's my fault. I'll try and pull him out.
Hey, yo.
Alright. Hey.
Let's just no.
It tickles me!
Does Archer got anything?
All right,
else?
Pillsbury
No.
Doughboy.
Does Archer got anything else to say or no?
I mean, she's just kind of struggling at the moment, but
What she's been trying to accomplish her whole life, we did in like 5 minutes. I mean, in like 1 month.
you did on accident.
On accident.
Look,
On accident.
See, that's the
All
thing.
right.
She should have just gone to therapy.
Does D'Artagnan want to meet her
Therapy
mother?
solves all of your problems. Missing parents are both in the therapist's office.
Whoa. I don't know about all.
Look,
Yeah.
I get it. You're horny, but
You think therapy is still pussy shit now? Pussy.
yeah,
Does D'Artagnan
get
still want to
fucked.
meet her mother, or is she just too upset to even meet her now?
She doesn't really know.
Alright, she's unknown. If you can't really force it, really.
What if this isn't her mother though? What if we're just wrong?
Then we're wrong.
Well, she
You know,
says
they're
that
very
she
vague with
hadn't-
us. We don't have
She
a lot.
did say she hadn't heard the voice in 20 years, so it's possible that it just isn't her mom.
She just heard some mother and daughter. She's just like, oh,
She's like,
I'm the
my
daughter of
mom."
somebody.
we get to the office,
Daughter.
just like, who the fuck are you?
Oh my god.
Take an egg point.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just kidding. No, you can still take an egg point, but
Who specifically?
Who specifically? Yeah.
all right, nobody gets it then.
What?
I'll take
What?
it.
I'll give it. Can I give it to Mayday since I shot him?
Sure.
Aw.
Mayday, you get an egg
Mayday.
point for getting shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, I should
feel
get
like- I feel
shot
like
more
it would be-
often.
I feel like it would be the right thing to do.
God. You know what? I'm gonna start doing Russian roulette.
Okay.
Mayday shoots himself. He gets one inspiration as he kills himself.
Each time I keep losing humanity.
He's inspired by death.
He's got the spirit.
Inspired by a true story, and then it's just Mayday pulls out a gun and shoots himself. That's the end of the movie.
Well, he died doing what he loved.
Killing
It's
himself.
like the end of the Transformers movie.
He died doing what Freddy loves. Die.
Oh my god. He took my thing.
He's
I
not
know,
original
I
anymore.
want to
Whoa.
say, when it was happening, I was so tempted to look at Freddy and go, I'm sorry, I know this is your thing, and then shoot it.
Look, Freddy,
yeah.
your thing is almost dying. I've been actually dying out here.
You know, that's fair. He went one step ahead of you.
Let me add that to the
Uh-oh.
list. Let me pull out my gun.
Freddy starts upping his game.
Fine, I understand.
Oh, you say you want to play Russian roulette? Alright.
Freddy throws a fucking pipe bomb at his own feet or some shit, just like,
Oh no,
I get
no,
it,
no, no,
I
no, no.
understand.
Mayday wants to play Russian roulette. Okay, let's see.
He grabs a
I'll
Glock.
load my gun with
Oh,
one
Mayday,
bullet.
use your Russian
Go
roulette
ahead.
gun.
You don't want to do this. I have a high gambling.
Here, I'll let you guys my fucking Russian roulette gun, and he just hands you not even like a revolver, just his heavy pistol. It's fully loaded.
You go first.
If it's fully, if it's fully loaded, then there's bullets in it regardless.
This is, you know what
That's
this
the
is?
joke.
This is fucking. This is
I heard
kid
only
style
pussies
Russian
go
roulette.
second.
This is Candle style Russian roulette, where Candle's like,
yeah.
all right, understood, and shoots himself, then hands you the gun and says, all right, your turn.
Oh, it's like that one Tomska video where he keeps shooting himself till the guy just gets so grossed out. He's like, you
Yeah.
win, you win.
You win, okay, I'm sorry, please,
Sorry.
just stop shooting yourself. Ha! I'm the win. Yeah,
you
anyway,
win.
I'll stop interrupting, I apologize.
How dare you? Highly offended.
Fuck off, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, so Arturia's life is in shambles.
Nice.
Don't worry,
Wow.
buddy. I'll talk to her later.
That says a lot about you as a person.
What do you mean?
She comes back after pretending to be dead just to look for her mom. Just be like, oh, that's crazy. That's rough, buddy. Anyways.
My
Wow,
girl
that
turned
sucks.
into the moon.
That
That's
sucks.
rough.
Okay.
That's rough, buddy.
Okay.
I'm glad Candle got the reference. I'm glad Panda did. I mean,
No, it's alright. I get it.
I get it too.
I do. I'm just really disappointed in you.
Nah, well,
We're disappointed in you.
sucks.
that's rough, buddy.
That's
rough, buddy. I can just see it in my mind. Like I can just see the fucking. I see the theme.
I go over to Arturia, and put a hand on her shoulder and ask her if she wants to go talk to her mother herself, or if it's fine if I just go instead, and if she'll be ready for it.
She doesn't know.
Well, if she doesn't know, how are we supposed to?
I'll give her time to think about it.
On a side note, I now take hit jobs if you don't really want to meet your mother. I'm joking. I am joking. That is out of character.
Guess what? When it's with family, it's half off, and you get to keep the gun.
Family discount.
It's a family discount, and you get to keep the gun.
Alright. If we're done here, I gotta go do something at the hospital.
Well,
I'm gonna break into the
that a-
hospital.
Is
I
that
know.
in real life?
Just let me
or-
get the thing. Just let me get the thing, okay? All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess no
Yeah.
just the Platts
Yeah.
advice or anything.
No reason to just break into the hospital when there is a potentially safer option.
I'm pretty sure Night
Keyword
Shift's talking
potential,
about-
but yeah.
I'm talking about Dr. Isha's hospital. I don't plan on
Oh,
going
that
to the other
hospital.
one.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Also, screw you, but thanks. Okay, yeah.
Well, I turn to Duck and go, you still down to go to the party?
I'm down. Wait, what are we doing?
Going back to the party.
Oh. Okay.
While we're in here, Arturia, do you know anything about the Awoken?
Yeah, what do you want to know about them?
So depressed.
She's just like she's still reeling from the realization that the people that she fucking
Yeah.
like she went away for a while and they're like, oh yeah, we found your mom, by the way, apparently.
Apparently, to be fair, we didn't realize it was her mom till now.
Yeah, so like it ain't really our fault.
Like I thought she was just some crazy lady that was helping Freddy out. You have to be crazy to help Freddy.
Yeah, I mean, true.
But yeah, Neon definitely has an uncharacteristic level of not caring.
Of not caring. Okay. Well.
He is, man, yeah.
So Archer is
The
just there.
go fuck yourself energy is pretty high with him today.
Very much.
Archer is just.
That's worth knowing. That's what Simon left in his message, was something about the Awoken when he disappeared. We've
The
seen their
fucking
logo all over
strong
the
with
place.
this one. Sorry.
Huh?
The force is strong. That's what he said.
God.
Hero. Anyway.
She I mean, and this is like me, like in character. She's like, they're I don't really know what to say about them. They're a bunch
Just go
of
talk to her.
weird people.
Oh, so she's only heard about it passing by, not actually.
Well, I mean, I got invited, but they're just kind of a weird crowd, and I didn't really vibe with them, so.
Not a fan of cults?
No, weirdly enough.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd think. Anyway.
Who'd have thought?
I guess everyone has their own weird thing. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, Mitty always
You'd
has
think
that
it would be
sex
yes,
that never
but-
happened.
Anyways, can I introduce y'all to the Moistverse? Just like the Mayday.
That's
Arturia.
I strapped a bomb to my chest and I jumped in there.
No.
I can't. No, I'm not handling that many Maydays in one fucking session.
I introduce
Arturia.
you to the Moistverse. Like every single one of them is a calm, well-adjusted person. Mayday is just the outlier.
Oh, okay. That I'm okay
He's a
with.
variant.
He's a variant.
No, hear me out. All of them are worse, and I'm the calm.
That's what makes you worse.
See, if that's the case, unit, go ahead, strap that bomb, jump into the nexus, blow them all to smithereens.
Don't strap it to your chest. Strap it to Mayday's chest and push him in.
There you
You're
go.
fucking right. He doesn't need his legs and arms.
Remember that when y'all eat at.
Remember that one time you pissed me off? Yeah, that was like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, what were you saying that, Jade?
Something about Colt.
Right, I wanted to tell Arturia about the message Simon sent me. Mainly... See if she knows anything about that key.
I'm gonna roll for 2 things. Actually, no, I'll roll for 3 things.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. It's just terrifying.
Are you kidding me?
No.
No.
Okay. I exploded 3 times.
Well,
Arturia
I'm
blows
good.
up 3 times.
so I'm guessing she knows about some things.
Arturia and Simon knew each other. They were acquaintances of, working behind the scenes of stuff. She's sad that he's gone, but she's also having trouble processing emotions at the moment. So she's just kind of like...
Why?
I can't imagine for what reason.
That's crazy. Who'd have
Could
thought?
be nasty.
Can you let him finish?
Yep.
But she basically goes into explaining that this group of people are almost living a life that's different. Almost like how when you go to like a monastery where these people just live a completely different life where they're like disconnected from the physical world, but are living like a very beautiful, simple life. Like she doesn't get it. It's kind of nice because it's different than the normal greed and corruption that affects the world. But at the same time, it just never really felt real. Like it never felt right. But she does know that the Awoken have nothing to do with aliens, nothing to do with technology, and are almost like this unknown, unseen, unseelie type of threat that she just doesn't know what to make of them. As for the key, she has no clue what Simon meant about that.
Why the hell would someone call me an Awoken?
Maybe you've seen Beyond the Veil, or sometimes this happens, is that when they want members, they'll tell them that they're awoken, and sometimes they'll think, oh yeah, I just want to be a part of them, so I'll go investigate, and then decide if I actually want to join. So sometimes they're just throwing it out there to see if people respond, or sometimes people do get these dreams but have like a higher tolerance to whatever, I don't know, vision broadcasting system that they're using. I don't know.
Where do these Awoken code members usually reside at?
Koro, which is in the section of the city where Panoptic has its base.
I send Nightshade a message saying, I'll talk to you about it later. I have a request.
I'll send a message back saying, okay. Because actually, yeah, I think I'm going to bring Neon along if I ever do go. If that's okay with you, Neon, like speaking out of character.
Oh yeah, like Neon, like once the two of you seem to stop talking, Neon's gonna like, I guess just let me know when it seems like you and Arturia stop talking.
Okay. It should be soon, actually. Thanks for that info. I'm gonna need some fresh air.
Neon will stand up and say, Nightshade, let's go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Which
Victoria,
hospital?
At
Doctor,
the only one
doctor.
we can really go to.
Huh?
Wow.
The only legal hospital.
I didn't think. Are y'all just gonna ditch Arturia?
I mean, as he gets to the door, he turns to the to the room and says, Arturia, you know how to reach me. My number hasn't changed. And he leaves.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye bye.
Well,
Arturi just kind of
all right
looks down.
then.
She's like, my number broke and I don't remember his number.
Oh.
Just looks at her,
Ooh,
writes his number down on a sheet of paper, and just fucking hands it to her. Yeah, that.
Oh no,
that.
my hands are wet because I just went to the restroom and they didn't have any paper towels. So. God, no.
I'll just. Here, you still have hands.
Wow.
Why not just give everyone's number to her?
I don't know about that. Hold on now. Wait a minute.
Shut up, Doc.
Alright, fine. But you gotta be careful with it because that is the last copy of Candle's phone book.
Oh God.
Oh.
Why does Scope have Candle's phone book?
Well, I'm just saying, if we want to give her everybody's number.
Oh, true.
Phone book.
So what's up, Neon?
What?
As I enter my car.
But yeah, when we're in the car, since it's a lot harder for people to listen in when we're inside a car. Well,
Ready
that's part
hacking
of-
into listen.
As part of Panoptic letting me go, they gave me a job to do. Essentially, I need to infiltrate the Awoken. And you have whatever this key is.
Interesting. Sure.
Alright. I do need to probably talk. I'm going to want to talk to Candle before we go. And maybe ask
Sure.
Isha a question or two, but I already told Doc what I wanted to talk to Isha about. So
Sure, we could stop by the Candles first, then the hospital. So
I
In
will
case of any
need you guys
backups.
to. I will need you guys to bring Doc because in its current state, Candle is physically incapable of talking. His jaw
Yeah, his
is
jaw's
broken.
blown off.
Well, not blown
He's
off.
not
it's
that
just
into
broken.
place.
Well, no, it's broken, not dislocated.
And then well, I guess we could pick up Candle, take him to Dr. Isha's hospital, since we'll be going there anyways.
Fair.
So we'll go pick up Candle.
But
Is Arturia just sitting there sad right now?
Yeah.
No shit.
She has no clue what to do next. She's lost all motivation. All the fire is out of her. She thought she had something cool. Now it's pointless. Everything that she did that literally just upset you guys was for nothing. She's just has no clue what to do.
Mayday grabs her by the shoulder and listen, buddy. Don't listen. Don't think about it too much. How about you just come with me and we
and
go
you'll
out
be
to
in
a
world
party?
of pure imagination.
Shut up.
That basically saying, look, you don't need to think about that. I know it's a lot on your plate, but how about you come with me and we go out and party for a bit?
A world of pure imagination.
Sorry, I was responding to a message. What did you say?
Basically, I'm saying, hey, come with me. Like, don't think about all that. Let's go and party.
Excuse me.
put in short terms.
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
I want you to party hardy.
I'm gonna get you drunk, and you're gonna party hardy.
Don't make me get you yet. Oh,
Make a persuasion check.
All right.
Look,
Roll to peer pressure.
If you succeed, I'll do my best to fucking kill that action.
I exploded. Let's. All right.
That's not the only thing that's gonna explode.
I got a 39.
2 bombs in my hand.
Oh, Panda. Panda.
She throws up her hands and she's like, "Sure, freaking sure." It's not like I have anything better to be doing.
She don't sound too happy.
See, she said sure. That's we're gonna die. She's gonna kill all of us. We're gonna die.
All right, come on, prissy princess. Let's get you drunk.
All right,
No.
Panda, would Candle be back at this bar?
Yes, he would be back at his bar.
Okay, then to the bar we go.
Oh, I do
My
turn to two and
God.
go. You come into party?
She doesn't need to party. She needs some time to think. She needs to figure out what's going on and what she needs to do. She just needs to be alone.
You don't know what she thinks, and you're terrible with people, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
They got a point.
you're one great example, aren't you?
Oh,
I've made more friends than you have since I've gotten
And I
here.
kept mine longer than you.
Uh-huh.
So Arturia,
I don't see.
I gotta ask. Do you want to do this? Is this of your own volition? And not because this guy's asking you to do this?
I don't
Yes,
know
you
what
said
I
yes,
want to
but
do
is this really what you
anymore.
want? You could do nothing. That is something.
You'd rather she just sit there and be sad while she thinks about it the entire time?
Bro, you using big words. I'm kind of proud.
Sad?
No, volition.
Oh.
Oh.
That is a pretty big word. Come on.
You don't know what to do. At least you know that much. You can trust that. But if you go out and party and do this, we won't know what's gonna happen.
There's no coming back from partying.
Especially with that guy right there.
Once you party hardy, you never unpart. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Okay.
You never. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest.
he
I'm kind of
partied
retarded.
And now he's facing the
I'm kind of retarded.
When you party hardy, you become a retarded.
All right.
Same.
If you just want to do nothing, I'll sit here with you and we can do nothing.
Aww.
Not a single word has to be said. Until you feel better, that's all we'll do.
That's uncharacteristically sweet.
Yeah, his brother fucking died of fucking drug abuse, so, you know, I think it'll work.
Okay.
And he was just there with the door open already, with just his arms crossed.
She's just kind of zombie-like following Mayday to whatever. And I think you're just kind of like chaperoning her.
That worked. Alrighty now.
I know you mean well and everything too, but you can't just sit in silence and be sad. That never helps anything.
Aww.
Not everyone's the same as you.
And not everyone's the same as you.
Yep.
Not everyone's the same as
special individuals.
Everyone's
special
because they're who they are.
why I kept
Everyone's
asking for all these
special Everyone's special in the
We
education.
all rode the short.
Look, everybody's special because we're all $5 off on a Tuesday.
Hey man, I walk to school. I don't trust you.
What?
You're $5 off on Tuesdays?
No, we're all $5 off on Tuesdays.
God damn it! I'm only $3 off.
Only 3?
I don't know why.
How is anyone going to buy you?
I have no idea.
I don't know why 2 doesn't trust me. I haven't done anything to him.
I'm just glad that I don't have to do a ton of talking this session. That's where I'm at, honestly.
Yeah.
Y'all can have whatever fun you want.
Switching. So okay, so Kendall's at his bar, then get his job.
So we're gonna go back to the bar.
Well, it's just me and Neon.
Okay, well let's cut to that because I think everyone else is just babysitting Arturia for the moment.
Yeah, while we head to the party.
What can I do to make Arturia happier?
Go help Candle.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Well, that's not me because
to make Arturia feel better.
I'm gonna leave her alone with 2 people arguing about how to help me.
When you're talking about Doc and Arturia, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, fair.
All right, so yeah,
I don't know what this music is, but I kind of like it. You guys steadily approach the outside of the building. Lights shine through the open window.
Everyone is dead. There's only
As the
corpses
door
on the
clinks
ground.
open, all eyes turn to face you.
Oh no!
Every single one of them is looking at the scene before them. Ah, they had a threesome. Music cuts out.
Oh yay! I was scared, but now I'm excited.
No, I'm sad because I realized that was.
Involved. Oh.
Oh, Gary. Oh, I knew you were bottom feeder.
Toby, what the fuck are you doing, Toby?
I think not gonna lie, I think someone spiked my cola IRL.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, what I'm trying to do is go to Kendall's bar, but everyone's doing their own thing now.
No, I'm talking about.
We sent Doc your way.
There's no need. We're picking up Candle, going to Dr. Isha's hospital. He can get his job fixed there. Y'all are just partying. Just keep doing that.
Okay. You know, actually, can I buy Arturia a drink?
What kind of drink? I mean, you can. I'm just asking.
Actually, I'm buying Arturia a shot of tequila.
Wow.
And I'm showing her.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm
still doing that.
Go ahead and steal my
Actually,
Neon.
I'm shooting Arturia.
Yeah,
Neon, can we just can we talk to
Just
the
go
other
ahead and
VC?
steal my thunder. It's fine.
I mean,
Well, I was gonna do that anyways,
Well,
but
that has something to do with
then
it.
you said you were gonna buy her a drink and.
Neon,
Oh,
I'll meet you in the
what
other
I was gonna
VC.
do.
We can discuss things from there.
What?
if this is non-session talk, just message me.
Oh no, then this is session talk.
Then I would like everyone else to stop side talking, as we are currently at the watering hole. As Nightshade and Neon enter into the building, Candle is there, Elle is there. There is a few other patrons as well, just sort of minding their own business. What would you like to do?
So how does Candle's jaw look again? Like how bad?
It's probably crooked.
He's got a snaggletooth.
I look at Elle and I ask, what happened to him?
What do you mean?
Hold on. Sorry about that.
How dare you?
I got a phone call. I meant to hit mute instead of deafen, so we didn't get any of that conversation on recording either.
Well, we saw that you were deafened, so we stopped.
Okay. Yeah, we were just with Freddy and Neon getting into the bar.
And yeah, Neon looked at Elle and pointed at Candle and asked, what happened to him?
Did Candle tell Elle what happened?
It would be quite difficult, but I mean, like if she gave him a pen and paper, he would have.
Okay. Elle just kind of looks blankly at them and says, "Shot."
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the hospital, Candle?
Candle looks them, just both of them, dead in the eyes and just very
One
small.
with each eye.
All right, buddy. Let's hop in the car.
Very small nod, just yup.
I'll get in the back so you can fit.
All right. It was nice seeing you again, Elle. This was a short meeting. Later. All right, to the hospital.
Which hospital are you going to?
He should.
Okay.
Why you have to say it like that?
Shut up, dog.
What?
Let's get you all patched up, buddy.
Yeah, a lot kind of happened at the party. Let's just say you're not the only one who got shot.
I got burned.
Tanner just looks at them, says nothing for obvious reasons.
I guess during the drive, Mike will fill you in. Don't know why, but Dupont basically took the task of shooting Mayday for info. And it happened. And Mayday's still alive. Somehow. Oh, and Arturia came back. Dupont doesn't have a skull.
You could just feel the steam coming off of him. Candle's just getting angry and angry.
It had the head of Kawaki like it was a puppy. Oh, and apparently Mayday knows Arturia's mom, who apparently disappeared 20 years ago. But I guess
I also know her.
He just keeps going,
I'm not used to this. Like, we
it makes it a lot easier
let's
to
get...
explain things.
Yeah.
Sure, there'll be questions probably at the end, but...
Yeah. Do you mind if I go faster? Okay.
Freddy, as you step on the accelerator, not the gas pedal, because this doesn't work in gas, you start to speed up. And at the next light, when it starts to change color to red, you go to hit on the brake, but it doesn't work. And you check the gas pedal just to see if your car's still working, and it accelerates, but you don't have any brakes. And you definitely manage to make your way through the next intersection, speeding ahead as you are. And there's not much traffic out here in Valis, but you're making your way into another section of the city where there is quite a lot of traffic.
Candle. Can you like slow down the car?
Can you Flintstones your feet?
Yes. I'll get it repaired.
Tanner just looks at him, just stares.
We got no brakes.
Candle opens the door.
The door
and
doesn't open.
Candle rips the door off of its hinges.
All right, roll.
Okay.
This is a strong car. You're going to have to go through all of its durability points.
How many actions do I have to do stuff?
1.
1? Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll use my first attack with my fists to punch the door off.
Okay.
So yeah.
Just roll damage. You can't miss.
Okay, give me a second then. So that is 12 damage.
Okay. You land a solid hit and you punch into the metal and it deforms a little bit, and you immediately feel pain as a spark of electricity zaps your hand. And then you all hear a voice that says, not so easily.
Terrifying.
Just another typical day.
Maybe not so typical, as this may be your last. And that's where I'm going to end tonight's session.